Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Scheduled Conflicts.
Whoa.
We back, baby.
Wow.
Wah.
Wow.
Wah.
I am sleepy.
We're all in a wah mood today.
Quick,
I
summon
think
the
I can't stay
alligators.
awake. Let's
Wah.
go.
Someone get the Waluigi.
Wow. It's a very different type of wah, but we'll take it.
Oh,
Wah.
y'all
Are we gonna
remember
get
where we
distracted this session? No.
y'all remember where we left off last time?
Well, according to my notes, we are in, hang on, we're in, yes, deep shit.
From my records, we are in Dragonbloom, and as we have quoted Tora saying, "Nice." Nice.
Yes, because Tora is in nothing.
Tora is,
Tora's in nothing.
nothing.
as an Adventure Time episode once said, "Nice." Total. Yeah,
All right. So, I think we're all caught up.
and that's
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
it. Tora is naked and we're in Dragonbloom.
Yep, and people know where we are, and shit's about to go south probably really fast.
After settling some conversations and doing a bit of shopping around town, you all ended up reconvening at the hotel to decide your next moves and your next line of fashion.
Rana finally got her plate armor.
Right?
Dates were formed and things escalated, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
So it is late afternoon in Dragonbloom. Sun-kissed horizon is hugging the tree lines ever so majestically. What are y'all up to?
Ah, what a lovely sunset.
Trying very hard not to look at Tora and wait until he's actually gotten some fucking
You see,
pants on.
Joust has a little like towel held. Like, would you like a towel? Thanks.
That was just the towel rack at your service.
It's just his arm is out for a towel whack and Tor's clothes.
Seriously though, really? Really?
What? I had a new outfit on the way. Wasn't gonna put this on and just take it off again in 5 minutes.
Apparently, here as I hand him
Lots
his
of
new
clothes.
outfit.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, now Tora will find some privacy.
Well, maybe we should enjoy our last trip before making out to my early light tomorrow.
What is the plan? Are we just heading straight south?
I think that's basically it, yeah.
We are in a hurry to find Tora's sister or Tora's person, whatever they are, and Alafi's family.
The rush to find my wife is no longer a rush.
Well, although she is a citizen, she could still be needing your help. After
Yeah,
all, you
moving
might. After
furniture.
all, yes, that is true. There's
She
a lot-
would not need my help moving anything.
Oh, all right. Well, I would still love to meet her, and of course, I am curious about Alaiis. Also, we did make a promise to a, terrifying necromancer, druid person, to make sure that we at least stopped whatever Alaiis was doing. So,
That's the thing, we won't know what it is that she's doing until we actually get there.
I hope they seem nice.
well, you know what they say: the nicest people are the ones you should watch out for when you turn your back.
That's what I'm thinking too, yeah. I'm thinking that maybe there's such a thing as too nice around here.
Well,
We also need to figure out what exactly what happened to that village we passed.
Well, it seems to be encroached by something, but most of our answers seem to arrive down from Alaiis. Also, the sooner we are done with this, the sooner we can take a vacation, because we all need it.
You just really want to go to Mesmeria.
I mean, I would be happy to take a ferry and meet you down there by Alaiis.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Just starts to turn to walk away.
No. No.
All right.
Don't you know? You never split the party.
Well, I mean, how bad could it be? It's like you're going to the capital city of Alaiis, and I would just be going on a vacation, apparently.
Yeah, we'd be doing all the hard work.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I would be coming in to swoop in the end to save you when things go wrong.
Yeah, fuck that.
Mm,
Okay, I just wanted to make the story a little better. Oh well. It's just like has like a little bit notebook. He's like, will not be arriving at moment of heroism. Alright, yes, like comes in.
I'd like for you to actually be present if we're getting all fucking shit rocked. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, from our current fighting rapport, I'm usually the one that gets fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
mm.
Either way, if we would travel south, our next trip would be through Radiant Pass. Perhaps if we figured out what is there, we would at least know what we could do when we get there.
Radiant Pass.
We are heading southward, correct?
Yes, but I've never heard that name before. Where'd you hear it?
Well, it is on all the maps of town. Did you not ask around at the colleges and whatnot?
Yeah, it's right in the map that we have right here. We're
There's
right next to the Evermore Woods, and just south of there would be the Radiant Pass.
Oh,
After that, it's just a
never looked that far forward.
I mean, after that, it's a straightforward line to the freaking capital.
I mean, as far as you know, perhaps things get more strange when we head towards the Feywild. Tora would know a bit more. Tora, are you about finished in there?
Are you decent?
Oh, I'm never decent, but I'm on my way out.
All right.
I should be concerned at all
Yep.
at all times.
By the
Yeah.
way, Payne, you seemed concerned when Tora was not wearing clothes. Are you alarmed in some raid?
Don't worry about it.
All right. It just turns like I did not really get the context, but okay.
Yeah, Tor will rejoin the group now in new flashier duds.
Vogue, strike a pose. Like, passion forward, baby. Wow.
Ready for the
So-
nightlife.
So-
Yes.
Do we think these artisan nerds have a nightlife, or
There
Or-
is plenty
or
of
are we going to
celebration.
bed?
There's plenty of celebration down near the Bard colleges.
There's
Perhaps
a
a
nightlife in
night-
every. There's a nightlife in every town. You just have to look the right way.
How do I look the right way?
with your eyes, Joust, with your eyes?
I mean, we've pretty much got nothing to do. We can just hang out until nightfall, and then, just consider this a day of rest. One of the rare
Well,
ones that we get.
I was thinking we all, you all go get a nice dinner, and then we go see like a show or something.
Am I the only one who feels this city's too good?
Well,
Oh, no! You're gonna get that feeling a lot around here.
They
Yes.
did mention in passing that there was going to be like a feast coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It has something to do with courts, right, Tora?
I wasn't really paying attention to that part.
me either. I do not have much of an appetite.
How concerned should we be about them moving into this area?
Ooh.
If this is a time-sensitive matter.
I mean, it could get busy around here.
The last thing, well, I guess it's too late for that. I was going to say the last thing we want is to be recognized on our way to fucking Alaiis, but we're already recognized here.
Oh, they know a lot about
By
us
one
in the Bard
person.
college.
By one person who knew of us, by name. And that was because he had... Yeah.
And the dragons.
Oh, yeah, but the dragons pretty much are...
And a
Not
few
really,
people
actually.
down at the Bard College had asked about it, and I said yes. But, those were just groupies, I think. I don't know. They seemed like fans.
Basically, what I'm asking Tora is how soon can we expect the Autumn Court to start rolling in here?
Let's see here. So they mentioned an anointment. Do I know how long that usually takes, or like how much longer it's going to be before the Autumn Court settles in?
Well, with the turning of each season, and with every year passing, they hand the leadership over to the next season, and they do so on their respective season. You are, I would say, about middle to late spring, so it's gonna be a couple months before you reach autumn.
Well, okay, so we've got a couple months. They basically wait till it's fully in season before the next season takes over.
Oh, like around like the feast season and all that, and then it's like kind of just like a passing of leadership. Okay, I see.
Yeah, something of a rotating table of leadership.
That seems fair, I suppose, but I do not really understand most governments that are dictatorships.
That's not a phrase to go around with.
Oh. It's just, it's like, I don't really get to understand governments. Either way, seems like too many rules.
Tora, there's one last question that I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
When we do find your sister, what exactly are we to do after that? I know getting her out of there is the ultimate goal, but where do we go from there?
Where do we take her?
We're not having another situation where we have someone close to us, Camelot especially, be dragged along with us.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep sending them off to Drana's parents either. It's probably going to depend on where she was when she got caught. I don't know what she was in the middle of.
And we don't know if the Olden Court would even welcome her back. I mean, she was a tribute, right?
Captured as one. I don't necessarily know if they accepted it. I don't know if they're taking their own people.
It's one of those things that we'd have to find out for ourselves.
It seems all we need to do is find more information, but I don't know if we can find it here.
We still would need to head south. Either way.
Reed, the closer we get to Alaiis, the more we're going to find out.
That is a logical conclusion.
Yeah, we might as well just take our time for the day and just get the rest while we can. Probably be the last time in a while.
That is true. We could also resupply if need be. But we do have one more stop in here in Alaiis.
We could ask about the path ahead. See what we can look out for.
But I think tonight we could at least get some relaxation, some R&R. There's plenty of good theater shows I saw that were being prepped on the way back. That would be very useful. Perhaps, maybe, fun in a better way.
After the circus, I think I'm good in terms of performances for right now.
Well, alright. There was going to be a good sonnet reading that I was looking forward to, but you do make a good point. The circus did kind of really, grind my gears, as one would say.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Hey, we mentioned the nightlife. I wouldn't mind seeing what it's like around here.
Well, then, if you are looking for a party, there's plenty of inviting over near the colleges. There's always at least someone around there with a barrel of mead or something.
I guess we could take a look.
Yes. Oh
Everything
boy.
sitting around doing nothing. Alright.
Well, yes, we do have the room for the night, but it is still early.
Is it?
Well, it is near
It's
sunset.
midday, you just said.
Fair.
Sunset. Yep.
Yeah, about 4 or 5ish probably. This is happy hour right now. Or the early bird dinner special as well.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. But yes, where would you like to go? Any suggestions? Should we put it to a vote? By the way, how do we decide who is our leader? I never really got that down. Who is
I
the
don't think that
leader?
we ever really decided that.
Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just
No,
like
no,
a-
No.
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 Oh, all right.
So we know
even-
for sure that Joust is most certainly not the leader.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Best 2 out of 3.
No.
Just as like Santa. Okay.
No.
I would vote. I guess we should vote for it. I vote for Captain Drana.
I would say,
I mean-
who needs a leader?
I really don't. I don't really see the need here.
Well, I just wanted to know. People have asked me that when they asked about our group.
Who's been asking you about our group?
People. Random people at the bar. I talk to everybody. just like, oh yes, we are an infamous group of
You're gonna
adventurers
need
known as
to
the
actually
Sanguine
talk
Band.
to everybody in like everywhere for that to actually be a thing, Red.
In passing. But yes, it is good to know these things.
Joust spouting it out like he's about to be the next Hokage.
That's right. I am a very important person. Like, okay, guy, here's your drink. Just like, yeah, okay. You still haven't drank the first one I gave you. Like, yes, either way, it seems we are getting a little wound up. We should just at least go see what maybe get dinner for every one of you, and then enjoy a nice show or something.
As the sun begins to set, what are we feeling? Carousing? Gambling?
Hey, gambling.
Renata.
Alright, you had me at gambling.
Not
Gambling and pain just seem to really work together for some reason.
Oh
let's see.
no.
Let's see. Does the guy who deals in Vegas playing cards want to go gambling? Yes.
Oh, great! It's Viva Rock Vegas. Okay, let's do it.
As this
Alright,
as this is a town of bartering, you don't just wager coins in gambling anymore. Hell, you
That's
can
true.
wager the clothes off your back.
I'll wager you the best fishing story you ever heard. I'll take that bet. Like, guy slides, and I'll bet 300 platinum for that. Like, ooh.
You laugh.
No, that's an honest poker table right there. Like, read 'em and weep. Tell me about this fishing trip. Like, ooh, that sounds up my alley. Oop. But yes, should we go find something to do?
Pain's already walking towards a table.
Well, we're walking out of the hotel first.
Yes.
Walking out of the hotel, and then as soon as we get over to that area, then yeah, Pain is absolutely walking towards the table.
So
in the hotel, you would have walked up to like a timeshare table.
Dude,
yeah,
let him tell. Let him tell.
the orange is cutting the sky and fading into that deep, starry night blue. The pathways and walkways are these dimly lit, botanical-esque wonders. The fireflies flicker in all sorts of different fey colors. You can almost see the stream of the weave just sort of passing overhead.
It's not bad scenery.
It's a bit more nippy at night, so most people are well dressed or covered up in their fancy coats, their nicer jackets. I want y'all to roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Almost no.
That's why we don't jump straight to the table.
Everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hello, 94.
94, not bad.
62.
0, and 7.
You rolled a
seven.
7. Impressive.
We have a good old 90. Wait, no, that's a. Is that no? It's a 68. I think. Yeah, 68. Yeah. Hard to tell with the line on this one.
I got the exact middle.
Keep forgetting I
50.
keep messing with my own toggles.
Yes.
Ow.
There you go. 68.
That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm flustered.
Gambling.
Oh God, they're gambling. What do I do?
Quick. Well, what beats a 3 of a kind in poker? Like, I'm panicking. A lot of things beat a 3 of a kind.
And you chose gambling.
Yes.
Well, they're going gambling. Drana's probably going to wander off, look for her new flame, I guess.
Gonna look for Toot Sweet.
He
Yeah, have a nice romantic dinner.
maybe buy
Stay
her.
out of trouble, use protection.
Don't worry, I'm fully protected. Bangs on metal chest.
Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Yeah, good for you. Go for it.
Be careful of heated metal. That is very inappropriate.
Joust cease. Let the girl have a fun.
All right, who are my gamblers?
I am.
Me.
Or step forward. Okay, so it's a date.
Yeah, let's go!
Yeah.
Perfect.
I saw them going, so I was like, no, I'll go catch a show. You all have fun now, you crazy kids.
Yeah, whatever.
And the Laffy is gonna go enjoy the room by himself.
I am going to join the show.
Ah, I
So
see a
you
man
two are
of
going
culture, I
together.
see. I know,
So,
it looks like it's a
another
date,
date.
my friend. It's a bro date. It's just two guys going to the theater together. Come on. Like,
Yeah, and we're just two guys. We're just two guys going to the casino together.
Yeah, obviously. Totally.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
so meanwhile, the hangover's gonna happen with Payne and Tora. We get to go see Fiddler on the Roof, you know? Like, oh wow. Like clapping. Oh, I hope it's a Cirque du Soleil. I would love
I think
that.
they're going to play something called I Want to Be Your Canary on this.
Oh.
Clearly.
Yep, here in Alaiis, there is a literal gambler's grove.
Oh.
Let's go!
Ooh.
Is it
Time
all
to
lit up
figure
in
out-
casino colors with the fauna and everything? That'd be sick.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Like fluorescent Vegas fauna.
Yes!
Yeah, bioluminescent plugs, and it just says the Grove flashes. Oh. Oh.
You can already see many contenders betting their belongings to win something of much higher value.
Stories being told.
Finally, my element.
Much more entertaining when money is not on the table.
You think so?
Yeah. It's much more interesting.
Well, don't tell me you're going to start betting performances.
Oh. Fuck no. I'm not the performance type, you know it. You, on the other hand, absolutely, I could see doing that. Filling us over tea kettle with Sambo again, that'd be fantastic.
Yes, I'm sure you would just get such a kick out of that.
Yes, I would. I very much would.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, it's probably going to be old-fashioned coin for me.
You're boring. Come on.
Okay,
Really?
I've only got a few gold left. This is the exciting part.
It's not that exciting.
All right, if you're simply playing with coin, this makes it a little easier with me. How much coin are you going to be playing with this session?
Well, that depends. What do we have for options? What am I doing here?
Well,
Like, I have no idea how you're deciding this. Basically.
Well,
Fair,
it's a
fair.
chip system.
What do we got here?
I'll be betting gossip.
Be betting gossip.
Yes.
Dish, girl, dish.
You will have to sell this gossip to make sure that it is of proper value. So give me persuasion checks,
Okay.
and we will determine its value based on how.
Is there like a
You're
dealer
selling
thing
this.
where you sell it to the dealer and they give you chips for it? Is that what it is?
22.
Oh,
22.
Nice.
Okay.
Good
Dish, girl.
Skylysium gossip. Probably don't
girl.
come often around these parts.
All right.
Dish, girl, dish.
Several different ways you can gamble here. They have the classic shell game, which is essentially the ball in a cup, but with like 3 shells and a bean.
Ball in a cup.
They have a dancing contest.
Nope.
Two competitive dancers wage whatever they own in order to see who comes out on top.
Oh man, it's Stomp the Yard over there. Oh
Mhm.
jeez. Oh jeez, man.
You have a small.
Now I wish some of the others had come with us. This would have been hilarious.
You have a small crowd that are standing as judges for a magic tricks contest.
Oh.
Of course, you have your classic card games. You have. Why am I forgetting the name poker? What the hell?
What is it?
Boy, my
Wow.
my head is fuzzy. Like I have the buffering sign over my head. Like what the hell?
Yeah, I'm assuming
I'm hearing the AOL.
You got mail.
Dial up.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
hearing
much.
the dial-up sound effect, just like
Yeah.
damn.
You have
But
poker.
yeah,
You have poker.
if
You,
they've got blackjack, I'll play it.
of course. They have a variant of Texas Hold'em they refer to as no half Hold'em.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where you whether or not there is no checking in this. You have to bet something each round.
Gotcha.
Oh, progressive. Okay.
What would you like to play?
I'll play the Texas Hold'em.
No half
look-alike.
Hold'em, you got it.
No half
Yeah.
Hold'em. Let's go.
So as not to compete with Pain, Tor's gonna attempt the blackjack table.
Blackjack table, all right. Simple card games, nice and easy. So the two of you, are going to make 3 checks.
Okay.
You're going to size up your competition with an insight.
All right. So just roll insight.
Yep.
17.
Wow.
Hmm. Ugh, only an 8.
8. People have brought out their poker faces for this one. There's already a pool of gold on the table. You see a playwright that's been written on the table.
The next great playwright, the guy's nervously just tapping it.
You Pain, you're just eyeing everybody down. You see some nervous faces, straight edge faces. One that keeps looking your way though.
Oh,
keeps,
okay.
Keeps darting over to you. It's very prim and proper, like well-dressed Eladrin.
Mm-hmm.
Very flush orange skin. Its hair almost resembling autumn leaves, sort of tied back in this sort of this braided fashion.
I will make a mental note of that. I'm not going to address him, but I will keep him in my peripheral.
Alright, those bets are up. Cards start laying down. Roll. Okay, here. Tora, the cards seem to be against you in this one. Pain, you got something going on, but you're probably not the best hand.
Okay.
Your next skill check is to determine whether or not you want to bluff.
Okay.
See if you can get some of the more nervous actors in the group to fold or not.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Is that deception?
That is deception.
You got it.
So there actually isn't bluffing in blackjack.
10.
Alright, I guess this would just be a matter of sorry, I put this in poker's perspective. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I don't know the difference. I just like the aesthetics.
Neither do I.
Blackjack is a table against the dealer.
Yes.
They don't bet against each other.
Right.
Do you want to count the roll that I just made, or do you want to?
Oh, we can
switch up?
count your roll. You're fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have blackjack D&D charts on my
You're fine.
roster here.
Fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, blackjack is all about just getting to 21 without going over. You start with 2 cards.
Just
Right.
as a side note, Gob, does this Eladrin seem familiar, like, to me? Like, does he have similar traits to another Eladrin that I know?
You mean the one Eladrin you know?
The one Eladrin that I know, yes.
The other guy.
I mean, aside from the obvious physical traits.
Aside from physical traits alone, he doesn't seem like someone you've met before.
Okay.
So you're wagering gossip at our table.
Figured that something from Scarlasian would be of some value. Yeah.
I will raise gossip from the Autumn Court.
Alright.
Tori, I suppose for your low roll, it would be like you've got like an 8 and a 1.
Oof.
I mean, I mean, that means I can hit without a risk. I can't go over on that.
That's true.
Also, there is no. There's a standard deck. There's no 1.
And
There would
ace.
be an ace.
You're right.
There'd be an
God
ace.
damn it.
There'd be an ace that I could. There's an
You're
ace that I
fine.
could. There's an ace I can treat as a 1 or an 11, and in that case, I'd have 19. I'd hold.
Oh, that's very good. That's a soft 19.
We need to actually play some blackjack at some point, just for
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah, no
so that we can
kidding.
get the rules.
Teach Gob how to play blackjack.
Teach Gob
I
and
know
Ko
how to play
blackjack.
blackjack. I don't know how to translate it into D&D. I'm sorry.
Translating cards to D&D is very, very hard.
It's
I can't-
very
It
hard.
is.
I
It is.
mean, yeah, but at
I
the
usually
same
just take the
time,
lazy route and be like, all right, roll a d20. If you roll above a 14, you win. Because, you know, the house always wins.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
gambling. Yeah, it's tough odds.
Luckily, I'm starting to improvise as I go, as the dealer ends up drawing a king and an ace.
Ooh.
Ah. That's a quick blackjack.
I can roll D20s too.
Remember, kids, gambling is wrong.
Okay, how much was the bet on the game?
That was a 10 gold ante.
Okay.
Oof.
Kane,
hmm
you bluff with your 10?
Yeah.
Right. All right. The last roll I need you to do is a intimidation check.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
9.
9.
Not even close.
Are you confident in your hand?
He's not going to say anything. Not even going to answer the question.
$50 gold.
Hmm.
Tosses a stack of coins in front.
I'm getting
At the
casino
gossip
royale.
table or at the other table?
You can throw whatever you want at this table.
Oh, okay.
If you believe you have something that can match 50 gold in a different form of value, and he agrees to it, 'cause at this point it's just you and him.
Okay. 60 gold.
The other guy was just like, you know what, my screenplay isn't worth it.
Let's try the roulette table.
I'm
Just like
putting down 60.
Okay.
get Casino Royale vibes with Pain and this guy.
Make me one last D.
Just a straight D20?
Straight D20.
Got it. 4. There it is.
The
There
fours
it is!
cometh. The fours cometh.
You might have had a pair, but this boy had a straight.
He's not mad. He lost fair and square. It's fine.
Oh no, this Skylesium gossip. I've never been to Skylesium before. I'm very curious as to what goes on there.
Let's see. Well, I'm sure you've heard that there have been some rather unsavory business going on over there. Some rumors of people dying. It's priests who are dying. And interestingly, only priests.
Very interesting.
Now, to be fair, some of these priests weren't exactly,
Priestly?
living up to Keen's standards, shall we say? Or maybe they were, and they just thought that they were able to get drunk at the power and kind of get away with it. But either way, they just mysteriously ended up dead.
Hmm.
Some say that there's a serial killer going around targeting these folks. Some say it's hired hits from unscrupulous people that have come into contact with these priests. Some say it's just karma. No one really knows.
I must say, the way mortals live is quite interesting.
You say that as if you are not mortal yourself.
Apologies. The Eladrin live such a different life compared to mortals.
To humans, you mean?
Yes, to mortals.
Either way, we're all mortals. I'm still good to keep playing if you are. I'm very intrigued about this Autumn Court gossip.
See how interesting. He sort of just nods over to play another hand.
I'm ready to go again.
Tora, what are you up to?
Tor will go again.
Okay. Be ready this time, so.
Okay.
Now that everyone knows the game.
So we're all
I'm
aware
just
of how
adjusting
blackjack
my
works.
gold piece. I'm adjusting my gold piece count.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Excuse me.
So, oh my god,
Hmm.
freaking! I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Itty bitty dick committee decided to
You're
freaking
fine.
make themselves known.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. So what do I need to roll again?
Same as before. You're being dealt your hands, and I want you to give me an insight check.
You got it.
And Tora, I want you to roll me a d20.
All right. 14.
14.
9.
9.
9.
Mm.
Left all my rolls on Monday.
Or you've got a 5 and a 7.
Mm.
Scarlet, your opponent seems to be very stoic, but they immediately offer that that gossip as their first bet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you offer in return?
50 gold.
Is Tor gonna get hit?
Yeah, on a 12, I'm fairly safe on a 12. Hit me.
Another d20.
Fuck me.
You now have
Oh, buddy.
you now have a 13.
X, I can't use an ace from there. Damn.
Okay, and give me your deception check.
Okay. 12.
12. All right.
It's better than the freaking 10 it was before.
See him looking down at his cards, looking back at you. Back down at the cards. I'll match your 50.
Alright.
How's Tor feeling?
Most cards still in favor. He'll hit.
All right, D20.
Oh my god.
Well, you got about 4 cards in your hand, but you're up to at least 16 now.
That's a terrible deal right now.
It's a yeah, it is absolutely terrible.
What are you playing with the Bellagio? You getting screwed over here.
Well, I'm at 15 now.
Hmm.
Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Are you calling his 50?
Yeah.
Last roll, intimidation.
Okay. $17.
17. After the last card is played, and he's just swipes the cards off the table, just like, it was a crap hand.
Yeah, it comes for us all eventually.
Oh, you win 50 gold.
Hooray.
So I'm still back at 257, or am I back up to where I was before?
What'd you bet last
With,
time?
I started off with 317, and then I put down 60, and then I put down 50 again for this hand, and then I gained that 50 back, so it would still be
You lost 10
257.
gold so far. You're 10 gold down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or Tor, what are you up to?
I have gambler features. I don't think they work in this scenario though.
Depends how you
They
want to play it.
Because blackjack is pure luck. It's just whatever comes down.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a sneaky git.
Unless you cheat.
Or Mukana a cheater.
It's hard to cheat out of someone else's deck.
Not if you're a wizard.
Cheating
No,
takes the risk out of it though.
Duh.
Yeah.
He doesn't just want to win. He wants the risk of losing. That's what makes it interesting to him.
Make you move.
Oh, he's a.
It's basically 50-50 odds of getting something that will
Yeah.
help out. It's like half the cards are not going to bust me. All right. Tarl hit one more time.
All right, roll me one more d20.
Right in the middle.
11. You eventually end up landing on a 20. 5 cards in, but you got a 20.
There's actually special rules if I hit a 21 on 5 cards.
Yeah, it's
Because it's hard to do.
forget the exact probability of it, but it's like extraordinary high to get like a 5 or 7 card 21.
Before you know it, the dealer before you. Pulls a 10 and an ace.
Golly.
Can I check to make sure he's not doing anything fishy with this?
Roll me an insight check.
$19.
19. Yeah, this seems way too much of a coincidence to pull such a good hand twice in a row.
Ace is in the sleeve.
You're kind of like looking up in this dealer, and they're wearing this like snowy blue coat, sort of long frost-tipped hair, a winter Eladrin. If I have these like with dark shimmer underneath their eyes, like they haven't gotten a lot of sleep. Are you playing again?
Against someone with your luck? Perhaps not.
Sort of just like drags your coin away. Suit yourself.
So,
Wish to
I'm
hear
just-
the latest gossip in the autumn courts.
Absolutely.
Well, it is old news that one of the noble ladies of the autumn court was wafted away by some vigilante of the night.
I heard that story.
Word through the vines that she has never left Alaiis yet.
Any speculation on where she might be?
Rumors abound. Although some say that they have seen some more royal figures out in Salenti.
see, where is Salente?
That would be the port town to the east in Alaiis.
The fork in the road at the Radiant Pass, okay.
They have the Vine Guard looking for her actively, but so far no one's really gotten a solid lead.
How long has it been since she's been missing?
Oh, quite some time.
And the individual who stole her away, I guess, for lack of a better phrase.
Well, I suppose that's the tricky part. Nobody knows who did it. Though I do have my ideas.
I mean, if we're sharing gossip, we might as well share the whole thing, right?
Well, didn't hear it from me. Some say some hoodlum trickster within the Autumn Court was behind the entire thing. Way of getting his jollies off or something. To twist the balls of the noble courts in there. Fortunately, it's caused quite an uproar inside.
You don't think that maybe that was the point?
Only that hoodlum knew the ramifications of...
I mean, maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Without her, the Feywild might be cut off from the material plane. Stefan.
What, does she have like some kind of special ability that no other Eladrin has or something? Or
Sort of like tilts his head a little bit and he goes, pedigree. Was very important to the audience. A long lineage of royals. With her gone, the Autumn Court might fail to take up their leadership role when autumn rolls around, thus nullifying pacts they sealed with Queen Alaiis.
And if someone else were to, take up that responsibility within the government there?
There is literally no one else who is such a standing. The lady's father was... It's the right. Preparing her for the position all her life.
Sounds quite challenging.
Indeed. Or just gets up and pats down the tails of his tailcoat. Well, I believe I've had my fill of gambling.
Good game.
Indeed. As he just starts to walk away.
I'm gonna let him walk away. I'm gonna keep my eye on him. At least up
Good, you're not
until
gonna attack
I'm
him,
sure he's
wonderful.
gone. No, obviously not.
Take the shot, Payne. Take the shot.
No.
I'm gonna let him go. Take the...
Don't worry, I'll just wing a Neek.
I mean, listen. If I
get-
kill him now, then people will start to wonder where the body went.
True.
I will say, after a little bit more of gambling on your guys' parts, you both reined in about another 90 gold each.
Nice.
Meanwhile, joust, Alafi.
Ah, nothing like a night at the theater with two gentlemen callers. So, Alafi, have you seen much theater productions?
Did you forget about the part where I traveled with... Oh, no, I forgot his name. Quick, come, help me out.
Eleanor?
Barres.
Barres. Yes, well, I mean, that is circus performance. I mean, real theater.
Elafi's eyes squinted you slightly. I suppose.
Well, I mean, performance of acrobatics is cool, but I mean, of plays, of sonnets, of singing.
You think
Things like
Barres
that.
didn't partake in those? No, it's fine.
I
I'm
don't
sure we'll
know
find
what.
this enjoyable regardless.
I met him last week and he tried to kill me. I
Well,
barely know
yeah.
anything about the gentleman. I was just asking a question, bro. Gee.
Yeah, I guess he's a bit of a slave trader now, isn't he? He's a little
Yeah,
awkward.
he's. I mean, well, I assume he wasn't always bad, but I just want to know. I don't know much about you. We always seem to hang out, but every time we hang out, people try to kill us. So perhaps this will be a general enjoying time. Just you and me enjoying a nice show.
Yeah.
I think it'll be relaxing.
Upon the stage appears to be this comedic halfling duo, keeping the spirits of Dragon Bloom up as they try to talk about the news going around that things are a bit tense between nations and stuff, but they kind of they twist it around with their little bips and banters.
Really Abbott and Costello kind of humor, like ah ha ha, that one fell down, ah ha ha. Yeah, they're doing their best. It feels like this place is at a boiling point, Alafi. I don't know if you feel it as much as I do.
Huh?
You do not see it in the people? There's tension here.
Galafi's gonna do his best to read the faces of everyone here.
Give me an insight check.
Galafi is theoretically good at these. Theoretically, it doesn't make things simple, though.
Theoretically, I'm already in the seat of Critical Role.
Theoretically, I have 10 hands, but I don't.
Ah,
19.
And then the 19.
19. See the faces of those out. They're here to have a good time. They're here to enjoy their brief respite of life while they still have it. You see what Joust is getting at. Almost get the sense that the folks that are sitting along are simply distracting themselves. After all, Alaiis is country of tourism over anything else. The thought of this being a target for the ongoing conflicts across the country are very unlikely here, but the possibility is always looming.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Joust. Though with the Bard College so nearby, I'm sure many would be safe. At least if they're anything near as talented as you.
Well, that is a surprising thing. I am not talented. It's just strange.
Galafi looks at you like you're stupid.
No, it's strange, Alafi. I never could do any of these things. At all.
Uh-huh.
And then one day, I could. I don't know how it happened.
I believe that is the definition of talent.
No, talent is something that is to be focused on. These are just things that strangely come to me. It is alarming me sometimes.
In that case, as long as they're somewhere near as powerful as you.
All right. I mean, unlike you, who has trained your life to be a paragon of defense and mastery of oneself, I am just a comedic joke, it seems.
You know, I've only known Durandorol for like 4 months? 5 months?
Give or take.
Well,
It was only just before I met you. It's actually Durandorol's urging that made me adventure the world again. Before then, I had actually given up my entire way of fighting, you know?
It's neat. I kind of just became aware one day. Imagine that you didn't know anything, and then one day, suddenly magic, weird bullshit starts happening. That's all. I don't know what is going on, Alafi, but I'm concerned about it.
You know?
It feels wrong, like it shouldn't be, but yet I want to be alive. It is weird.
Can't help but agree that from what you've described, it is by far one of the strangest tales I've heard.
Yes.
From my understanding of how the constructs work, at least from how you described them, you make no sense.
Well, we are programmed with a purpose. A singular purpose such as cleaning, barkeeping, usual, whatever, simple things.
War.
Some are, yeah, war predominantly. We are weapons primarily.
Just gotta remember, you're one of a kind.
Yes, I said. I mean, there are some very minor
The Gear
things.
Force is solely a security force within the walls.
That is true. Yes, I was like, well, yeah. Now that I think
Joust
about
can
it,
be wrong. That's fine.
Yeah. It is war. He just thinks about it. He's like, primarily though, it is just war. And if I am a weapon, what kind of weapon am I?
If you were a weapon, if you were, does air quotes, made to be a weapon, you would be a terrible one. You dent way too easily.
But maybe I am one of the most insidious weapons of all. Maybe something I can't even control, and I can hurt a lot of people.
I still remember the time you just kind of made fun of that plant and it died.
Yes, that was interesting. I don't know how that happened. But it made it, I did not like it. But imagine, what if what I am changing into is even worse than what I already am?
I guess then you'd best make sure that whatever you're changing into is something that you find yourself happy with. You see, you have something different that the rest of your constructs have. Maybe you don't understand it yet because you're still new to the whole life thing, but you can kind of control your future.
Suppose you are right. That is why you are the wise one, I suppose.
Supposedly.
Great
Starting to doubt
giant
some
bosoms! Thank you, everyone, thank you!
Oh, right. Yeah.
These guys aren't even good. I could go down there and put on a better show.
You know
Actually
what?
do some backflips.
You know what? We should do a show. You and
Yeah,
me. Let's
You're right.
do it.
Let's do this.
All right, high five. And I'll give you bardic inspiration. Let's do it, bro.
Y'all just gonna storm the stage and take over?
We're storming the stage and doing a better show.
I love this. Give me a performance check. Both of you, specifically.
Yes.
Yes.
Separate performance checks. Let's do this.
Lord.
Thanks for the bardic. I'll probably need it.
Hell yeah, brother.
We tell Drana not to get in trouble. Meanwhile, the
Meanwhile,
two of
let's
us are
do this
storming the
shit.
stage.
I'm not even going to use the bardic. 21.
21. All right.
Okay, we got a +8. Yes.
I don't know what kind of performance we're doing, but we'll figure it out along the way.
Oh wow, that's pretty low. Only 11. I think I tried to do a backflip on stage, and I'm just like, ow! I just like kind of.
So you're storming the stage after seeing a lackluster comedy performance. What are you trying to upstage them with?
Let's go ahead, since it's the Laffy focused one, just because I happen to roll higher, I guess. Make it, as you said, more like a carnival performance. A
acrobatic.
Skillful feat of acrobatics, precisely.
Very well. I shall accompany you with a song. And yeah, you see Joust immediately kind of points at it, they probably have a little billfold sign thing, and I kind of immediately write down the acrobatic styles of Joust and Alafi, shh.
It's pretty awkward pretty awkward when Alafi's the one who gets on your shoulders, but you just kind of manage your position.
What Laffy's going to do specifically, just to add some flavor to this since I rolled so high. Obviously, I have my disguise kit from when I was, working under Burress as an entertainer. A couple different of those play masks, and Laffy's going to very quickly come up with an idea for a little bit of storytelling of a battle between two acrobatic folks where he'll put on one mask, do a set of moves, do another mask that specifically dodges the other set of moves, and go back and forth like that.
I see. You did a good performance check, but I want acrobatics for this one.
I see. This is why we saved for the bardic. Not that I'm not good at acrobatics. God
yeah,
damn.
well, make it even better.
Meanwhile, the halflings who've just been brushed to the side, just like,
And this is
"Hey,
why
what's
we
the
had the
big
bard.
deal?"
Give me 1 second. Your bardic's a D8?
D8, yes.
Meanwhile,
You know what? Oh, the temptation to use the memories blessing. Nah. I'll just roll on. I'll take the 9.
all right.
Can't always roll good. Sometimes it's more fun to fail.
The halflings are just throwing their arms like, what's going on? And Patre's just over on the side. He's like, hold on. I think they're up to something.
Let them cook. Like, let them fight.
Just little help.
Yeah, you're
All right.
as you're pulling through the performance, like you're doing the footwork just fine. It's just the switching of the masks starts throwing you off a little bit as you're almost losing track of which mask you've switched to and which one's doing which move.
And then Alafi will use his furball magic to go invisible for a round to recenter himself.
All right.
And as that is, Joust will be on the stage, and it'll start building up, kind of like a mysterious music, like when it would probably be like in a movie when like a predator just suddenly has disappeared, and just like that weird music kind of building up, that crescendo. I'll just like kind of playing with that as you see he pulls out a violin, just like is playing that.
All right. Give me one more performance check, Joust.
Let's see. I might want to do the advantage on this one, but we'll see. But that would cause wild magic. Alafi, do we want some wild magic to happen?
Sure, fuck it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Sure thing.
Blow up the stage.
Blow
Yeah.
up the stage!
Blow up the stage.
Do it. Let's do it. Yeah. So we'll do the sorcerer thing where I can use advantage on this, but you can let me roll a wild magic surge, whatever it's called. I
yes.
can't remember off the top.
I
Yeah,
know
I know
exactly
what
what
it
you're
is.
talking about.
All right. So we'll get a 14, which would be a 22,
Mhm.
or how about a 26 with advantage?
All right, a 26.
So magic.
26. Roll me a d100.
Yeah, it's that, and Joust doesn't realize that he's slowly building up magical steam. Like, is that normal? Like,
This plays nicely with the conversation we had beforehand, too.
exactly why I wanted to do it.
Please summon like 4 flumps so I can one-shot 4 the little bastard.
We got a.
Why would you hurt an innocent little flub?
Because it'd be perfect storytelling.
I
They're
have
baby.
a 61. Not the. A bunch of baby flumps together as school children. You start sucker punching them down. Like,
I can dream. I can dream.
If only 61.
Alafi, as you regain your positioning, you see Joust's eyes begin to glow like multicolored fluorescent lanterns. They're like strobing into like different colors every like few seconds.
Oh man, I made it an EDM concert. Like,
Joust, this is going to be going on for the next 24 hours.
so my eyes
Whether
are
you
just
want
like,
it to or not.
I can't shut my eyes. So yeah, it's like that, and then Joust goes like, "Oh, this isn't so bad." Oh, just like light shooting out, like, whoa, go clapping, like, wow, good light show.
And then I guess
it's like going from
Alafi will just
yellows
start
to
laughing.
blues to purples to greens. It's just
Oh, just like an error feedback of light coming out of his face. Oh.
yeah. I want you both to roll me a d12s now.
D12.
D12.
As
Exciting.
12. D12.
Don't get to
man,
roll
you never-
D12s very often.
Yeah, the only one who does that are knights. 3?
3.
2.
A 2?
All right. The crowd stands to an ovation as they cheer on this strange, just show crashers. You will
Thank
have
you.
you will have gold thrown onto the stage to about a value about 50 gold each.
Sick. This town is fucking loaded.
Alafi, could you pick it up? I can only see bright colored light. It's like.
Yeah, I got you.
With Patre
I'll
just
pass you your half.
with Patre doing like the high golf clap, like bravissima, bravissima.
God, real quick. So the light thing is, it's just, I'm constantly emitting light. That's what it is. I can still see and everything, but I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
it is so bright.
Verbatim, your eyes glow like multicolored lanterns for the next 24 hours.
Oh, lovely. So that's not going to be terrifying to talk to anybody. Just like... in
a town like this, it's probably not even that weird.
It's probably like
you're
the
going to be
buffer and
standing
wheel
through the
from
night
Apple.
as like a walking night show. It's like a walking
I like
rave.
I like to think, because Joust has like kind of these glass eyes. It's like that that buffering like kind of circle thing, just constantly going, but bright multicolored flashings. It's like, that is unusual.
I like to think of it as like short-circuiting traffic lights that are just keep
That's
switching
it,
colors.
yeah. It's a light bright going fucking wild in my eyes right now.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
oh boy, and I'm just like, wow. It is a lot brighter than it was before, Alafi. Like, kind of not noticing I'm making the light.
You
I know.
you did another one of your magic things.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
And we're like
As per
scooping up the
usual.
thing. Oh, sorry, we must bow to the crowd. We just do like the deep bow and scoop up our gold and kind of sidle off.
That was terrific. You put those morale pals in their place.
Oh,
What
I
did
thought
you
they
call
were
them?
They are the morale pals.
Oh boy, they need to
A
come up with a better
comedic
name.
halfling duo. They like to tour around the nation.
Hey. Okay.
I like them. Tell them.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, sure. Let's just
You
They
see,
just
Joust
sort of stormed off as soon as the lights went on.
Well, could you give them 10 gold as my compensations for that? Here
I
you go.
will see if I can get it to them. No promises,
I'll-
though.
All right.
Joust,
Well, then-
you can keep it gold.
Well, I've already given it to him. I
You
kind
know
of
what?
my depth
That's fair.
perception is
You already
my
see him like
depth perception
twirling
is
the coin
terrible.
in his knuckles.
Joust is like, my depth perception's pretty weird with all these lights right now. This is like trying to walk and follow Luffy. All right.
You see, Joust, you may be worried about all the random stuff that happens, but you have... Well, what's the best way to say this? You thrive in the chaos, which makes you better than it, if that makes sense. And then
As
laugh
Payne,
at
as
shit.
Payne
Whatever
once
stuff.
told me, it's good to get lost in the sauce sometimes.
He did not say
Wave
that.
at Drana as we're walking past.
Hi, Drana. Enjoy your date.
And what's drawn up to?
Probably see the bright light show as we're
Gee.
walking past.
Oh yeah, don't mind Joust's glowing fucking eyes. It's fine.
She's probably waiting outside the woman's shop. I just didn't know where to put her on the map, so I stuck her here.
That's all right.
She was actually...
In that case, we were walking this way just so we can still use that meme.
Alright, fair enough.
Fine.
Joust
I
eyes
see
going
lights
fucking
heading
nuts.
back over to our hotel. Fuck off, Joust.
Like at
Just
at this point,
stands
Tootsweet's like closing the curtains on it. Just, and as soon as she stops out, she just sees Joust walking by and just in the slow pan of just like, well, that was
I
odd.
have no idea, I swear.
Good evening, YouTube. It's rocking away.
You have quite the colorful bunch with you.
That is definitely one way of putting it. I was wondering, if it's not too forward, if you would like to get potentially get a drink.
Oh,
Before
going
the
to
night's
take me
over.
somewhere special?
I don't know the area, so maybe you could show me one of your favorite places.
I'm worried you not might be able to afford it. What with what you already asked for in your payment of armor?
Well, I still plan on paying you back with the materials. Just isn't immediate because urgent things we have to take care of south. But on our way back.
Of course, I am considered a material girl.
I had to stop for a second so that I wouldn't facepalm. God damn it.
Cindy Lauper would be proud. Like,
Gob.
What?
Corner. Sit. Bad. I'll
I'm
bonk you.
DM here, mofo. I'm center stage.
God damn it.
Dad joke city. Let's go.
Still.
Yeah, but she expresses her the places you can go. She's okay with like a middle ground sort of little hangout spot for about 10 gold.
Like a cafe.
I was actually going to pay with a potion of water breathing, which I had.
Huh. Well, with that up front wherever you go, that should be more than enough to cover it.
A bubbly for the bubbly.
Exactly.
Whatever nice little nighttime cafe you go to, you hand over the water breathing potion. It's like, oh, this was actually be good for a nice apple bobbing contest.
Cheat an apple
So
bomb
true.
by not getting your head back up.
God. I'm trying to keep myself from laughing. Anyway. So
It's a fairly nice little cafe. It's got these little finger foods and teas. It's sort of wrapped around the trunk of a grove with this sort of tarp canopy just hanging over it all.
So, I didn't want to. Well,
But
I'm
please,
wondering,
speak your
are you-
mind.
Are you from around here? You seem different than the other folk.
In what way?
You seem more interested in the physical than, stories you can tell and different events that you experience.
It's true. It was a very sheltered life I lived. I never got to experience the world where I am from, but Alaiis helped open that up for me when I grew into adulthood. I honed my skills here and tried to learn a thing or two from the folks around me, and eventually I was able to open up my own shop. No, I am a long ways away from home. I am originally from the Dozen Greens, far off to the east. It's peaceful, but it was laborious farm work there, mostly.
Yes.
It did not suit my needs.
It seems that we have lived similar lives. I was held up making weapons and armors, being taught what I know by my family.
But you're
And-
free now, no?
Yeah, I am. Just like you are.
Follow your heart wherever it pleases you.
I don't know where it will take me, but wherever it is,
Hopefully nearby, I hope.
that is something we can both hope for. I've only recently seen this place for the first time, and it's already so beautiful that I don't know why anyone would want to leave.
You're talking. This Autumn Eladrin comes with like this cloth over his arm and dragon creme brulee. Oh, please, please, yes. And you see him bring down this creme brulee on this table, and on his arm appears to be this baby red dragon.
Oh, now that's dinner and a show right there.
Gives it a little like tap on the nip of its neck, and as it looks down at the creme brulee, you can just see it just give off this little spark of fire from its mouth, giving the creme brulee a nice caramel top.
Oh, creme brulee sounds so good right now.
You're
Enjoy.
right. Thank you. Drana is going to sheepishly take a small spoonful of the creme brulee. Yes, and maybe I will end up somewhere nearby. I don't, but I feel like my journey is only just beginning.
Funny. It almost feels the same way now that you're here.
Would you like to
I'm
follow along?
He sort of like pushes back a bit on the table. I'm sorry. This is going way too fast. I am pushing myself where I don't need to.
It's all right. I'm
Just felt right. But
us.
sometimes with your head so far up in the clouds, it is hard to see the ground beneath your feet.
Us goblins don't exactly live the longest, so we need to make most of the time we have.
Exactly. I admire that about you.
I would be happy to talk to my group about it if you wish to follow us.
Well, who would run the
And-
shop while I'm gone?
Hmm.
And that is where it lies the problem. My head can be in the clouds all day, fantasizing about being whisked away onto adventures, but fortunately my roots are planted in the earth right now.
Well, like I said, we will be coming back through here.
Hmm.
And we'd be happy to take you with us on our way back. We should be only a few weeks, but
I wouldn't
maybe
want to
a month.
burden you.
You're not a burden if you're also teaching me, showing me many things to do in this life. I need to hone my woodworking skills as well, so there are multiple reasons for you to possibly come along with us, if it's truly what you wanted. As Drana puts out her hand to Tootsuite.
I'll have to think about it on my return. Found quite the comfort doing what I do here. There's a heart here, a home. It would be unwise to simply uproot it. But I will definitely think about it.
And if you don't, I will return eventually.
Promise.
And again, I promise. And again, a goblin's life isn't that long, so you're bound to see me sooner rather than later.
I told you to that then.
But You've been nothing but kind to me, and I hope I can repay that in kind.
Get ourselves our long rest.
Jeez, Drona, stop trying to invite your girlfriend on adventures, okay? Come on. That's 2 for 2, okay? Stop it. Kid.
I have one question before we head to that long rest.
Sure.
Is that one guy still painting our horses, or did he bugger off?
Go down to inspect your horses. Be gone. Easel and all.
Perfect.
That guy, that artist's name was Halflin Picasso.
I never
So-
did ask him his name.
We should have gotten it.
So I know it's a little late, Gob, but do you mind if I do a perception check on Tootsuite?
What are you looking for?
Anything out of place?
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Birthmarks
Very vague.
You're gonna need to be a
or
little
just
more
the...
specific.
Well,
I mean, you've been eyeing her
I-
this
I-
entire time in the cafe.
I'm aware.
Hey.
Any telling sign that if she might be a vampire, the reason I ask is because we are currently worried about vampire spies. And she seems awfully quick to get close.
This would be more of a nature
Oh.
check than a perception.
Nature with undead, right?
Yes.
The reason I said perception is looking for fangs, but as we know,
Ah.
some of them don't have fangs. Either way.
No, they do.
18.
So- Drana has what seems to be normal goblin teeth, but
Yeah.
anyway. 18.
No, from her talks and her smiles, she does have those sort of outer fangs, but those don't particularly point
They're
out to
canines.
vampirism. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Like a happy-go-lucky tiefling.
Not everybody's a vampire, Drona. Jeez.
That's what I was making sure of. Because apparently we had rats as spies in the last city we were in. Or 2 cities ago.
Don't worry, this is just regular spies. Just dudes in cloaks watching us, okay? Like,
I do want to pull like Tora aside as we're walking back to the hotel, if that's okay.
Sure.
So, I managed to get a little bit of information regarding some of the goings on in the Autumn Court.
Oh, it's... Glad someone found something out. All I discovered was the blackjack dealer cheats.
Well, I mean, that's still important information to know, but you know. Yeah, so that girl that went missing,
Yeah.
did you know how important she was to the government? And how basically if she were gone, then there'd be no way for them to actually have a place in the Autumn Court whole friggin' government rotation thing.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. The gentleman I talked to basically said, oh, the perpetrator had no idea what kind of ramifications could happen to the Autumn Court.
Wow, I sure do feel bad for them. Oh, golly gee.
I figured you wouldn't.
So, who was the person you got this from?
I didn't get his name. He looked like he had leaves in his hair, but I don't think that that's actually the case.
Hmm.
He was definitely an Autumn Eladrin, so you know,
Okay. How did he come across?
very posh, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Very what's the best way to put it? He looked like his ascot was too tight, but he had to keep it that way for appearances, you know.
Ah, okay. One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be the majority of the Autumn Court. Out of curiosity, how did he regard you?
Mortal. Not even recognizing his own mortality.
And now you start to see my problem with them.
So I see. I didn't really want to bring the mood down in saying that death comes for us all, but I mean, you know, can't really say that I wasn't half tempted.
Oh, trust me, they don't even see it in those terms.
That's the weirdest thing, because autumn is kind of all about death, isn't it?
Death in preparation for new life to spring.
Exactly. There's something poetic about that, and they don't embrace that?
They're too up their ass to do it. He called you mortal because they really do think of themselves that highly. You are lesser to him.
Give it 100 years. He'll probably see me again, and I will not have changed today. But then again, I will have given myself away, so, at the very least, it'd be funny.
We'll find his name and visit on his deathbed. Should be a big shock.
Ah, yes. You know, I said that death would come for you. Here I am. Hi.
God, you do that too.
I would. Okay, so putting that on my to-do list in the past 100, maybe 200 years. Visit Old Fart in Autumn Court at deathbed.
Kill Autumn Eladrin? Question mark, all of them?
No.
Gonna have to fill my plate out there a bit. Anyway.
So, by the way, the light thing's gonna be 24 hours, so it's gonna be until tomorrow night.
You're gonna be in your like stoic, like docile
robotic
state,
thing,
but your eyes are still gonna keep going off.
Joust is basically thinking to mitigate this. He puts a blanket over, but he cuts some lights on, so it's just like a light show above. Like he's like standing in the room. It's just like it's like a little like one of those star things, but it just lights shooting out from the top of it, just so he's not bugging everybody.
He's just gonna take a freaking like he's gonna take his rest at the freaking balcony, just sitting in one of those like chairs and just sleeping there.
It's pretty nippy cold, but luckily the cold doesn't bother you.
No, the cold never bothered me anyway.
There it is.
You gotta let it go, Payne. Let it go.
That is the second time I have made a Frozen reference for a dump here. Thank you.
I hate
Put
it here.
Put it on the bingo card, everybody. Put it on your bingo card.
Anyway,
Joust, are you aware you have a chromatic orb in your head?
Oh, yeah. Underneath the little blanket. Oh, yes, that is right. My eyes seem to be malfunctioning. I put a blanket on. Is it helping?
Nope. But the effort is appreciated.
at this point,
If anything-
the white fluffy blanket is just glowing like a cloud that just keeps morphing colors.
You
I
look
could
like a ghost that's freaking out on something.
Yeah, It kind of does.
Ooh. All right, I get that one. Was pretty funny. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Like, you see his fingers like nodding. Well, either way, time for bed, and then just stand still. Like,
Yeah, I'm not having that as a nightlight.
Yeah, I'm finding a place to meditate that is well out of the range of
You
light.
want to try the balcony? The balcony actually looks really nice.
aw, sleep in your lover's arms. That's how you need to
Shit.
do it.
Was it?
No, if it gets me away from the lights, sure.
They just
Why
sort,
don't you just wheel me out in the hallway or something?
they sort of just escort you out to the balcony where you act as a glowing beacon of spotlight, like, hey, Sanguine Band here. While the rest
Yeah,
of
that's
them
like-
sleep soundly.
Seems like a perfect thing. There's nothing wrong there.
You know, like you're calling in the Tooth Fairy or something.
Yeah.
Just someone traveling by the town, like, why'd they put up a lighthouse in the middle of the continent?
Well, it's not going to be very well to sneak if there's some darkness. Like, I can't turn off my eyes. I'm sorry.
Either way. Everybody get a long rest.
Hooray!
Yay!
Woo!
Nothing changes for me.
Alright, cool.
Bardic, hooray!
Yeah, somehow went through most of the day without doing anything.
Social encounters, baby.
The bard's best thing, hooray!
We're in the landscape for it.
I am in it. Looks like we better check out the end, guys. I don't think we can keep affording this, Diggs.
Wake up
Nope.
to the nippy winter room. It is a new day. What y'all like
Once
to do?
again, everyone, I am sorry that I was so bright last night and continuing on through most of the day.
Your eyes are still going off.
I know. Yeah, it's still going. Like, I really don't know how to turn it off.
We need to find you some goggles or something.
A blanket didn't help. I don't think that will help.
I think it'll just amplify it.
I mean, you could take off my head. That might work.
Stuff it into a bag,
Yep.
maybe.
Sunshine, don't take that as an invitation.
But he suggested it.
No.
Please.
No.
It's just one quick stab and it's all over. Come on.
Please.
But anyway, we should get a move on. We should get going and head south.
Yeah, the sooner that we can actually get on the road, the better we can kill some time.
Yay, closer to Alaiis. Joy.
I know. I'm excited as well, Tora.
Yes, I can see that.
Yes, I'm beaming brightly. Ha 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 ha. Get it?
Are you sure I can't take his head off and just put it in the bag?
I mean, you could try.
Please? Can I?
I don't know if my body might start glowing though. Just thinks about it.
Look, it's just between you and me, I don't want to know what comes out of there if he does lose a head. Let's just wait it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we can pass some people on the road and just like ooga booga booga them, like freak them out.
I mean,
Ooh.
It's Joust. We're just on the cart and Joust just covering his eyes, and when someone drives by, he just
No,
goes,
no, no, no.
"Hello."
What we need to do is keep him in the cart. Everyone else just basically like hides, and then as soon as they look into the cart's window, just boom, right up against the window.
well, at least
Okay,
people
now-
will think
now I
we're
wanna
having
get
a
on-
party in our cart.
Okay, now I want to get on the road.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yes, let's go.
It's
Be
at
sure
this
to
point where Olafi is getting out of bed and is like, why do none of you sleep longer?
Well,
Because
I
we
had
haven't
the
been a
thought.
father yet.
I had a thought earlier that, like, we have 2 Dompiers, don't need as much sleep, right?
No.
No, we need
No,
just
no.
about as much sleep as everyone else does.
The undead
Yeah.
need sleep.
Yes.
Fucking weird.
I'm
Not gonna
here,
worry
do
about it.
yes.
We
And then
typically sleep
the
in
construct-
coffins.
And the Eladrin, I was gonna be like, why does party not need sleep?
We gotta wait for Dad to wake up before we get on the road. We know.
What you really need to be concerned with is how many in the party need to breathe.
Oh, jeez.
That's like the funniest part.
The room fills
Rana
with water.
still needs to breathe, by the way.
You still
no.
got that potion of water breathing, right?
In case the room gets flooded, right?
Write that down. The party
No.
wakes up with their room underwater.
I'm
No one was affected by this.
going,
Some poor sucker's gonna try to catch us in like a sinking ship at some point. Not a single one of us is gonna care anymore.
Yeah, we all sit there, wait, and then suddenly, like, as it hits the bottom, we all just get out of the sinking ship, just
Man.
swim out.
Ambush
that-
whichever poor sucker sunk us and be like, we're taking your boat now.
And we pose as dead bodies floating in the floating. in the
we just
water.
repeat
We just-
repeat this till we get the really good boat.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's fucked up.
We steal a galleon.
Yeah.
Either way,
On the list of things to do.
all ready to leave Dragonbloom?
Let's go.
We're set.
Before we leave, while they're getting the cart ready, Drana's actually going to run down to Toot Sweet's shop and actually leave a note on the door saying goodbye and I'll see you
You're
soon.
not even gonna say goodbye to her face. Come
Oh my
on.
god.
You are an
Aw.
adventurer. Only thinking of yourself. Like.
I mean, she's probably there. If she's there, she'll say it in person.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna say I can't see her again. I have to leave a note. I'm like, just say goodbye to the person's face. Like, don't make it like a fucking notebook situation.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're leaving fairly early in the morning.
It is early.
Yeah. So I'm just going to leave the note on her shop door. Or slide it under. If there's a big enough gap, I just... FYI, it's illegible. But she tried her best. She's got a giant heart on it.
She can't write. Oh my
Fantastic.
god. Did
It's
you?
illegible.
Hang on.
These
What-
little goblin scribbles.
Yeah, it's goblin scribbles with a giant heart on it.
I thought it was gonna be the whole Knuckles kind of like you draw the actual word that you're trying, like deer, and it's like a deer picture, deer, dude, sweet.
Drawing hieroglyphics here.
Yeah, hieroglyphics, like aw. So you
Colored
said
pencil
goodbye.
drawing of us holding hands.
So you said goodbye to your lady love. I'm trying not to look at anyone to not blind you.
It's just two stick people. One is marked me. One is marked you.
She's tiny with a little captain's hat on.
with a heart with a bunch of like chains around it. And, like aw.
Well, the other one's got horns.
Yeah, aw.
That is.
That'd be funny. She looks at. I cannot read this. Like.
Don't worry, I can't write it either.
Either way, with that note left behind, start heading southbound.
I'm gonna start teaching Drana how to write as we're on our way out. Or just
Yeah,
as we're
teach
on the
Thomas
road.
to write. That'll go well.
Yeah, obviously.
It is past the rivers, further into the country. You realize how diverse the landscape can become. To the west, you have open plains rising up into these mountainous figures. Your east is just a vast majority of forest that takes up most of the country center. Few taller trees peek out of them.
On the road again.
Yeah.
It'll be about 3 days
just
to
make
get
it
to Radiant Pass.
Better now that we have 2 horses for sure. That definitely speeds it up.
Yep.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
one
what's with-
horse
yeah.
and one abomination.
No, he's a horse.
It's a horse.
It's
Don't
a horse.
Mer-
Muerte. He has a
Muerte.
name. dude.
Mhm.
Anyway, Tora, were you trying to say something?
Yeah, just as a note, just to feel more comfortable, Taurus casting mage armor, like somewhere around noon every day.
Okay. Fair enough.
Luckily, my eyes seem to have fixed themselves as nighttime comes around.
Once every high noon, Tora goes through a magical girl transformation.
Wow, Tora's got talent
He
for
just-
love.
Just takes a card and just like ballet twirls with it around.
Moon Tiara activation. I like to think it's this whole magical thing and nothing's different. There's just a sheen around you. Like, oh,
God.
was all that? He's like showmanship. Oh.
Go to. Which board am I feeling today?
Valley.
That other one.
That one.
That one?
The underwater
one!
one.
That one leads you off a cliff.
But that one, no.
That one.
Joust, why'd you lead us to a cliff?
Yeah, Featherfall, right?
I do have Featherfall.
There you go.
Not the wagon, though.
The wagon can't featherfall.
Cast Featherfall on the wagon.
Oh.
That
Oh.
definitely works that way. Don't question.
We're gonna need 2 more horses.
Yes, they're not part of
And the world
wagon.
goes on.
Oh, this is weird, isn't it? Let's find out.
Probably.
I mean, probably this thing stretches out and
I need to sit you down with Photoshop and tell you how to avoid that.
It's
maybe someday, but not today.
These squares are huge.
There are.
They are also not squares.
There are.
It looks fine to me. Don't worry about it. It's worth noting I wear pretty thick glasses.
To be square.
it's hip to be square.
So, as days go on, you eventually reach the point where the mountains sort of coalesce with the forestry, and you're kind of put in this like craggy woods. Path is still a nice beaten path down. However, there does appear this large wooden trunk that has suffered from some overgrowth and some mushrooms. Start to hear deep bellowing noise coming from the wood. Like someone's talking.
Let's leave the horses here. Go forward to see what happens. We're learning our lesson.
Yep. I'm gonna hop
Yeah.
up, and I'm
Joust-
gonna scout ahead.
Joust is
Alright.
curious when he hears that. He wants to cast comprehend language to see if because he probably can't understand that.
Sure.
And I'll roll you real quick for some wild magic.
And you're scouting, give me a perception check.
Got it.
We're good. We're good. We're building up though.
You know, if you want to avoid that in the future, I know tongues as well.
I do too.
9.
Yes, but I might not
Nice.
blow us up when I cast it.
What's the fun in that? Don't get mad at the met.
It'll let you understand spoken.
Mhm.
Okay. So, and as you're like scouting ahead and looking, everything appears to be normal. Trees are sort of just wafting in the breeze. Deep bellowing, just it almost sounds like semi-aggressive. And Joust, as you begin to cast your spell, you get the idea that this is an argument going on in the woods. A loud, bickering argument is happening almost all around you.
I like to think as Jazz cast it, it's just basically like him turning a dial like on the side of him, and it's just like feedback of different languages and goes to common, like, and so what are they arguing about is what I'm wondering.
They're arguing about sunlight.
Just immediately like holds a pen. I hear some people arguing, at least 2 people, or it's weird. It's everything is arguing.
Are they speaking in a particular language?
What are they arguing about?
They're arguing about sunlight, as far as I've heard so far.
Why can't you just enjoy your view in the shade? We want the sunlight too. You keep hogging it up.
It seems like someone is getting too much sun.
These noises I would be familiar with at all.
Give me. We'll say it's a nature check. Nature or Arcana. I'll give you the choice.
Absolutely Arcana.
Hell yeah. Wizard not doing Arcana? Come on.
14.
14. As you keep looking around, you can't really gauge the source of it until you, Tora, and you, Joust, see the trees rumble a bit further. Just bring our little entourage out here.
Oh, great. We wandered into a Jim Henson tree moment.
I cannot express enough that we specifically left the carriage further back.
Oh!
What's this about you touching my apple?
You were not kidding about trees.
Yeah, it feels like trees. Oh boy, I love treants, by the way. I love treants.
Yeah, just
Whoa.
as the trees begin to
big.
shake and bellow, you can begin to realize that they're talking in this old druidic. And some of them close together are arguing, the further ones are sort of trying to get their words in edgewise.
This is an absolute oppression on us! We demand more sunlight! Can't you just enjoy your time in the shade?
So, should we just leave them to it and just try to sneak past them?
Well, it would be rude not to introduce ourselves.
It would also be kind of out of our place to actually interrupt and get ourselves involved.
Well, we can just ask politely.
We
also
can just
don't know
sneak
their-
past.
We don't know their language. Well,
I know a few languages I can try.
I'm
mean,
just
if we
saying
wanna-
we don't. I'm just
if
saying
we-
we don't need to get involved in everything, Joust.
Well, I mean, I can ask politely if we are free to walk through, because this is their grove.
this is also a well-traveled path. I guess we did have to ask water elementals.
The temptation,
To kick a
Just-
tree.
walk up as a furball and be like, sup, because I can talk to plants.
What's up, bro? not,
You
I
there!
As one of the treants, like,
Fuck.
this bushel of branch and vine sort of, like, points at you guys.
Yes?
Elafil put his hands up. Was that in common or in the druidic?
This was in Druidic.
So the only person who understands what he said was Joust.
As Joust thinks he doesn't
Okay.
recognize that language, and he's gonna
With-
try and speak some other languages.
With that realization, I'm going to cast tongues.
Joust will start trying to speak to them in Sylvan, since he knows that's Fey shit. As he's like, yes, us?
Ah, good! As they like switch over to Sylvan.
Oh, good.
Oh. Oh, well, I just know that one. I wasted the spell now.
Oh, you know Sylvan too, Tor. We're speaking in Sylvan to each other.
With your bright and glowing lights, please be a voice of reason to the maples.
Ooh.
You see,
At this point,
these
I immediately try to check to see if these are different trees that we're.
Yeah. As you're looking at the structures of them, you see like there are these like shorter, more stout like maple trees, and underneath, casting shadows over them, are these tall, boisterous oak trees.
I get it. So it's literally, hey, you're too big, and you're taking all my sunlight. Well, yeah, well, I'm bigger than you. Shut up. Like that kind of argument. Like,
please be the voice of reason against the blight of these oaks. We simply want more sunlight, and they keep ignoring us. Well, it's not our fault we like the way we're made.
Oh, that is a good point.
Okay, I'm curious, like, how are you dividing up sunlight?
There is no division. The oaks are just too big. We're just so small.
Okay, so why not, like, walk over there pointing in random direction and just get away from them?
Yes, we can all each have our own designated point. There will be plenty of sunlight to spread around, for of course the great sun above gives to all of us, and if there's not enough room here, just find somewhere there is.
Our fathers and our fathers' fathers were rooted in these very woods millennia ago. And you want us to just walk away?
That is a good point. They have a long-standing tradition. Their roots
Well,
run
we
deep.
were here first too.
Tora, what's going on?
Just the worst speaking this like Handural.
Just like,
Esto da
you kind of see like bark bashing itself against it. It's like speaking in Sylvan as like the trees are just like rattling and shaking. You just hear, oh, here, oh, tell it.
Okay, back to common to the group. So apparently the oaks are so big, they're taking up the light that the maples need, and the maples or the oaks refuse to move because this is ancestral ground, I guess.
Here.
Well then, I suppose the best way to, of course, to get a tree to get more sunlight would be to prune the top parts of it till sunlight reaches the shorter trees.
You want us to carve our wonderful canopies?
Okay,
Insulting.
No. I'm just saying.
Joust, stop!
Joust speaks out loud a lot. Don't pay his little whims any attention.
What about if they rotate a sun like?
Joust. let Tor take the lead on this one.
All right.
Okay, so maples and oaks, you're both rooted here because this is where your ancestors were.
They both sort of like, you can hear the lurching of their heads as they nod in agreement.
Here.
And someone mentioned, did I hear someone mention also here first? I heard the words also here first. That's impossible.
Possible for one who cannot comprehend it. Our seeds through the primordial winds, and we all landed in our respective roots. We all came here together. Not our fault the maples are so short. Do you not hear this oppression against the maples?
Great, this is a VeggieTales problem, huh? Jeez. Like, man.
Look at them. They're just shaking their vines at us.
So basically, you're all arguing because you don't want to move about 50 feet to one side.
No.
As they all just like clamor in refusal.
How dare you? We said it first. Fall into a
Brief
British
cut.
drum.
To Elafi, Payne, and Drana, just like, I wonder what they're talking about.
Just
Bro.
let them cook. Hopefully we can get a move on.
Yep.
See if I have anything for this.
Yes, you as impartial mediators of our conflict.
I hate it.
I mean, we would be tiebreakers, given that there's an even number of them. They actually have a point.
Well, as it seems to me that yes, there's nothing the maples can do about their height. But to continue to obstruct the sun seems to be the choice of the oaks. So you are debating someone who has a choice versus someone who does not. That's not
Here,
very
here,
fair
here.
ground.
Oh, what would you suggest of us? You can see the obstruction clearly with your own eyes.
How much do I even know of treants?
Say with your time in the Feywild, give me nature check with advantage.
Okay.
These guys are probably big. Maple and oak trees? Jesus.
Nature's not bad.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
Natural 20.
There's my rolls.
There's your thesis was on tree ants.
Was the one class you paid attention to?
Mm-hmm.
There's much you would know about the treants coming from autumn treants that would grow up in the Feywilds from you guys. They live long, cycler seasons, living for centuries long. Under the special circumstances that are here in Alaiis, it's no wonder that there are so many that spread up. This is anywhere aside from the Feywilds and Alaiis, a single treant is just a miracle.
let
Here-
alone 10.
Here, as protectors of woods, legendary guardians that protect the landscape that they grow upon, they have grown so numerous that they feel like they must fight each other to protect what they own. It's like they're rooted where they are, and they all have this innate nature to protect what is theirs. Even if what they're fighting for is literally 5 feet away from each other.
Oh, they just like to argue now. Got it.
Like, if anyone else were to to disturb them, they would all fight against it, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, and now they have been reduced to bickering amongst themselves about every blade of grass that they think they serve to protect.
Okay, so it does seem to me that for treants who traveled here by seed and made such a great journey together, it does seem a shame that you've torn yourselves apart over the exact same goal. I mean, this land is truly yours. Obviously, there's none that can rival any of you in this area.
Yes.
Which means the only enemy you have is each other. But you want the same thing. You want to protect this land. So why aren't you on the same side? You seem to have far more in common than otherwise.
That's what I'm saying! The maples are just too greedy! Can't they just live the way they are? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Shut up, Paul!
You get to bask in your sunlight all day while I'm stuck underneath your shadow!
Oh,
Jas is looking at you too, Tori, like he's hearing this. I'm just like shrugging a little bit, like,
Joust, you are lucky you can't get a headache.
Oh, I might. I think that they just need a common enemy. Outside themselves, of course. And not us, for God's sake. For hopes,
No.
not us.
No.
What language are you guys talking in right now?
Sylvan.
Still talking-
Like we're old.
Okay, no, I'm gonna break back into common. No, let's get some other voices in here.
Yes.
What's happening?
Okay, treants are protectors by nature, no pun intended.
I know a thing or two about protecting. What are they up in arms about?
Literally each other?
Okay, so normally one treant, maybe two. This many together? There's a lot of opposing force here, and it's all because they have the exact same goal. They're just too divisive about it because there's
what do
no
they
one
say?
else. The maples want more light because the oaks are so big they can't get enough of it.
And the oaks are just staying because
It's
they're
ancestral.
jerks?
It's ancestral ground. They refuse to move from it
Oh, well, if it's the oaks' ancestral grounds, then why would the maples be here?
because it's also their ancestral grounds.
Oh,
As far as we know, they've all were sewn up together. Problem is, an oak tree will grow taller than a maple tree, and therein lies the problem.
and yet their ancestors grew here together, but they're fighting now?
Sorry.
That's a dishonor to their ancestors, what I would tell them, but that's just me.
But yes, right now they just want to compromise, but they don't want to find a compromise unless one argument wins over the other.
I'm just.
What you do is you tell them that their ancestors got along. The trees are always going to respect their ancestral ground, yeah? That's what they're fighting over? What would their ancestors think of this silly bickering? There are trees to tend to over just arguing.
See, this is why we confer.
Good
I'm
thinking,
I'm just standing over here, just giving Muerte some attention, giving him some scritches, some loving.
Well, Luffy is saying what he's saying. He's motioning for you to back him up a little farther, just in case. Because telling them to respect their ancestors is going to have one of two effects, and it's either going to be they're going to listen and be reasonable people, or they might
smash the carriage in one punch.
freak out. So we're just going to casually back the carriage up off the screen. Everybody off. Come on. Off we get.
That way, one can hop in and whip the carriage away if need be.
Yeah. Then we just take this and we back this off the screen.
There we go. Toronto, you
Okay,
keep a
where
hold
should I
of
put
that.
this, Gab? Oh God!
Good job.
Well, when you bundle
ruined
it
it.
up, when you bundle it up like that, why don't you just keep it over in your corner?
Oh God,
Okay.
you killed everybody. They're all dead.
Everybody's dead. Where did Mirate go? That.
He's right up there.
Muerte.
Okay.
You crashed Muerte. He's gone.
Don't.
I legitimately don't know where the other horse went. Either way, not important.
They're right here, Gurg.
There she is.
Thank
There's
you.
Muerte and there's Penelope.
Oh God.
They
Alright.
were inside of each other, to be clear.
Oh.
Ugh.
No, they can't mate.
I mean, there is a skeleton inside this horse.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Gob, how's it going?
how would you like to reason with the treants?
All right. Yeah. Let's switch back to their language. Back to Sylvan.
Have your folks settled this? Yes, free us from this oak oppression!
So let me ask of you. You mentioned your ancestors were seated here as well, correct?
By the primordial winds. Here.
And- How long ago was that? Roughly?
Many seasons, the many tidal woes. Thousands upon thousands of years ago.
So thousands
Their
thousands
bark
of years
sparked
ago.
our lives, and seeds anew. When they fell, we took up upon their roots as well. Don't you see? We are our living ancestors. Then why do you have to
So-
be so much taller?
Okay, so thousands of years of your ancestors getting along, and now you all resort to bickering?
Yes, although you look different, you are still one and the same.
Josh, let Tora handle this.
Tora.
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just teach them to dig a hole? That way the trunks of the treants are just sticking out a little shorter. That way they're more on even level of height.
You want to make one go down a
Don't
little
think-
further in the hole.
That's gonna go well.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna
That's
work.
insulting, by the way.
I actually had the opposite idea, but I don't have the magic for that yet.
Let's see if they take to the ancestor idea first, eh?
Or roll me a persuasion check.
I will give you Bardic, by the way, before this tour. Like, for sure. If need be.
Not Alaiis this roll.
Nah.
He's got this.
Yours was not as high as you think.
It's not going to stop you from rolling high, though.
Yeah, see, don't do that. It works opposite for me. I will roll that d8.
Hello, 4.
Hey,
Got to a 14.
14.
oh man, I got a plus. I do have a plus. 8. Jeez. I don't even remember my stats half the time. Jeez.
I appreciate the confidence, but fate mocks me.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
From the earth thousands of years ago, one maple and one oak spread their influence to create the forest you see before you. It's many children. Would they really be so mad of us bickering like this? Your words are wise. Perhaps we may settle our differences. Yes! We will form a union!
There you go. Filibuster this shit.
We will get the light we just deserve. And not disturb what our ancestors have gifted us. Thank you, strangers. Perhaps in a decade or two, your visage will be carved into one of our great trees.
How's it going, guys?
We should be so
You see,
fortunate.
Jazz turns to the laughing thing, gives 2 thumbs up, like it's good.
Okay, good.
It's good.
For your trouble.
You see one of their branches reaches down to you all.
Oh, right, a Torah.
See this long, twisted stick with this bonsai tree sort of growing off the end of it.
A staff?
Please take it.
Okay.
As a symbol of the union of tridents.
Your kindness is overwhelming us. Thank you. By the way, could we pass without any trouble?
Oh, sorry. I didn't think the bickering would stop you all. You are free to go whenever.
Oh, okay. We just didn't want to, be rude. Your grove and all.
Oh, you seem reasonable, bunch.
All right. Thank you very much.
Not
Have
like
a
you
good
look like a
day.
bunch of lumberjacks about to chop us down or anything.
Oh no. Look
No.
at this. With this upper body strength, come on.
I'll take the staff. Like, I pity the lumberjack who tries.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here. May the grove never die as you ride off. Yeah. Ooh, magic staff.
Yes, the staff of the woodlands.
Ooh.
What's the staff do?
What
Well,
the dog do?
if one were to investigate it and detect the magics going through it or identify it.
I would be happy to best identify.
Yeah, we can do that as we're moseying along.
Yep.
Very good, Tora. If you would like, I would be happy to identify that for you.
Oh, please do.
Of course, identifying, buffering, scanning it.
While this is
Laser
normally
light show.
while this is normally wielded by a druid, it can be wielded outside of those measures as well. It acts as a +2 staff.
Oh, and this is like a
What?
quarter. This is like a quarter staff, right?
Yes.
Ah, cool. Neat.
Druids would normally have magical charges on it, but in this case, non-magical wielders would only have animal friendship once per day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I think it also, if I remember the one, it gives like a tree form and shit, something like that. Yeah.
As a druid, it would.
Oh, neat. It is a
Shit,
very
one of us druids.
powerful. It is a powerful staff, presumably wielded by nature users such as druids, but it is quite powerful. And also, it makes you get animal friends once per day.
Could replace my staff with it.
Well, it is Tora's. He is the one that made the thing. There you go, Tora, and I'll hand it back to him.
Yeah, but a staff's not quite my style, and to be fair, it's a lot for you came up with the ancestor angle.
That is
So I think
very
he's
true.
more than welcome to it.
Yes. It is a quarter staff. Here you go. I'll hand it over. The staff of the
Woodlands.
Woodlands, that's it.
I should have
to
the
go
image
ahead.
of it somewhere.
A good staff, too. Especially if you were a
Plus
druid,
two.
it's got a lot
Plus
of good
two.
spells.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more than likely gonna end up trading this away,
There you go.
but like,
The open bar.
Yeah, because like Lance said, 10 charges to give you like, Wall of Thorns and Speak with Plants and Bark Skin and shit. That's pretty good, damn.
staff of
Out,
wood.
outside of the druids, it is nerfed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Makes
still
sense.
just a very good quarter staff at least.
If it still functions as a +2 staff, rat.
Not bad.
And there's
Basically, you get an ancient Gandalf woodland stick, and you're like, I'm gonna whack you with this. Like,
And I get to animal friendship once per day, which is just cool.
there is
you can talk to.
my rush reference. Quota met. Wonderful.
Yay!
Hooray!
Woo!
Get in your bingo cards, everybody.
And now we have an amazing trading thing if we ever feel like, actually, I bet you the staff would be so good for that undead lad. Might help him a lot.
Maybe.
Well, if he is still alive, he was hanging on by a thread.
That poor man deserves to die in peace.
Mm-hmm.
He needs some relief.
Yes. I offered, but he didn't seem to take for it.
Well, he's not quite finished yet.
Mm-hmm. He had to give us a cool horse.
He gave us the best horse.
Well, yes. Both are also equally true. Cool and best is horse.
Sorry.
How do you think Penelope feels about that?
Penelope is a horse.
Penelope? I thought it was Penelope.
No, I called her Penelope.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did call her Penelope. That's why we spelt it weird.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone checks the spelling.
all the hands just gather. Like, wait,
We
did
are the smartest bunch.
big dumb crew. Let's do it.
Either way, with this treant encounter out of the way, the Maples will form a union and demand equal rights.
Mm-hmm. Well, they just have to have a filibuster every once in a while. So basically, we created a tree congress. Lovely.
Yeah.
It's
Good.
better than this world seen elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta
No
get those
idea how
union
long
reps.
we
We're
had that encounter
lighting-
set up for. I was waiting
business.
since the initial run of this campaign.
Oh wow.
Boy.
That was 5 years ago. Anyway,
Damn.
Encounters 5 years in the making. Amazing.
So
and
what is it?
it's a dumb Rush reference. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
hey, it has value.
Yes, it's Canadian.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Regardless, the day passes you by as you are brought to the passing town of Radiant Path.
Wow.
It is not as majestic and lively as Dragon Bloom is. You can tell where most of the Feywild influence dissipates from Dragon Bloom and just becomes this long, lush landscape where they settled down and created this sort of fork in the road town where the coast can meet with the rest of the country. Radiant Pass, a small enough town, a couple thousand people, mostly elves. This town is known for being run by a court of aristocrats who have weekly meetings that, rumor has it, usually break out into drunken brawls after a while.
Hilarious.
So it's Washington, D.C. Lovely.
Yep.
I love it. It's lovely.
Washington, D.C., but everyone's dressed fabulously.
Ah, yes. Fuller.
If you're looking for a simple checkpoint of a town, this is definitely the one to be in.
Well, I suppose we have made it to Radiant Pass, everyone.
Is this a place we're just going to pass on by, as the name suggests?
I mean, we could probably manage it. We've been making good time.
How are we on supplies for the horse?
I mean, considering we lost one, and we
We
don't
bought
have
a
to worry
lot.
about Muerte.
Alafi, just so you're keeping track of your no bite juice, it's been 3 days.
Thank you. I was about to ask.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be another 3 before Alaiis.
So we're kind of close.
Down somewhere. The open bar, I think.
I think it was like 11 days or 14 days, something in that range. Yeah.
Let me double check. I wrote it down for good reason.
Can't remember. Yeah, like
Alafi?
9 days left.
would make it down to 3. If we go all the way to Alaiis without getting something.
Alafi? Do you need the other?
Oh, not until I run out of this.
Alright.
Well, should we pick up a backup plan just in case?
This is the backup plan.
Mm.
All right,
Or
but
tying me down with something potent.
well, they might have something at Alaiis that could help.
Maybe. Probably not as potent as what we got in Morrowhaven.
If I turned my wife, it probably would knock some sense into me. If she's still as much of a fighter as she used to be.
I could make you a turtle again. That was fun.
You turned me into a turtle?
Yep.
Oh, we never explained this, did we?
Yeah, we didn't.
I have been waiting so fucking long to say that.
Yes, you don't remember. You tried to bite us. That's why,
It was quite adorable. It was also
you
quite
rolled the
pathetic
turtle.
and
So-
quite funny.
Yeah, you rolled
Yeah,
the
what-
turtle.
Quite a bit,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. When you first went very bitey on us, first thing I could think of was to turn you into a very slow and potentially harmless animal. So, boom. We had to make you a turtle, so we had time to figure the whole shit out.
And I made handcuffs out of nothing.
And
Out of
I
a
made-
barrel.
And I made a
Yeah.
barrel to keep the rest of I made a bubble to make the rest of the crew safe.
How are we on other supplies, by the way?
Yeah, I have maybe a day's worth of rations left, but we might as well pick that up here.
That's what I'm saying. This is the time if we're gonna do it. If you all need to use the bathroom, we better do it now.
Yeah, recall the way this place is created. You don't want to wander off into the woods to forage, if you get my meaning.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just stop and grab buy some goods then.
Yeah, I'll hop off and look for a general store.
Alright, easy enough.
So we do a bit of shopping and then we hit the road again, yeah?
I'll stay with the wagon. You all go get your stuff. I do not feel hungry.
I'll stick with the wagon as well.
All right, then we can talk together. Let's see.
I'm going to be hanging out with the horses.
Oh, I love talking to the
Yeah,
horses.
wait,
They
the
never talk
horses.
back. Muerte's an excellent listener. I pat his bony face.
It's because he's quiet and he doesn't give a shit. That's why I love him.
Oh, he's got a lot of things thinking in that empty noggin of his. Just like me.
Oh.
I'm just
Hold
gonna
on.
be
What just says that? Can I use detect thoughts on the on the undead horse?
Oh no. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and give him
Well, it definitely
pets.
doesn't have an intelligence of 6 or greater, so no.
No, it's a
Oh,
horse.
rip.
It's just
I'm,
a bit.
I'm just gonna
I'm pretty
give
sure there is
Muerte-
moss in that head at best.
Like
Does Muerte react to me giving him scritches? Does he lean against me or anything like that?
Give me an animal handling.
It's not
Hell
a
yeah.
cat. It's not a cat. It's a horse.
I want Muerte and Pain to be buddies so
I
bad.
want-
Horses will do the same thing.
Animal
Hilariously.
handling, okay.
I want to see the moment where Pain has to ride
5,
in. Like,
no!
I need a hero with Muerte on it. Like, I need a hero.
You, like-
man. Like,
You're trying to like scratch the vertebrae of its neck, but it seems to be stoic and non-responsive.
You just don't give a shit, now do you?
You two are a lot alike.
Gee, thanks.
yes, little personality. Aha, ah, aha, ha, ha, ha.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with you guys. I don't need to leave sitting here listening to this.
As I like kind of go over to Muerte. You are my best friend, Muerte. I'm like, shh, it's okay, boy. The bad man is gone now.
Hey, Laffy vibing nearby is like, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
What? It's a joke. Pain makes fun of me all the time. I can't repeat what I hear from them.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Laffy
you're turning
bursts
the
out
child
laughing.
against me. Fuck off.
Fucking wrecked.
You're turning
So,
the child against me.
essentially, smack dab in the forks in the road. See what appears to be a carved-out wooden building, 2-story wooden tower, essentially hewn from this one tree that it's sticking out of. A simple sign out front just calls it Ociel's Emporium. Inside, you see it's sort of like just these almost think like Western double doors, where you can just push them in and out.
Doors.
It's fairly shabby in here compared to most of the extravagance you've seen. You see piles of burlap sacks sort of like strewn about by barrels in a corner. There's sort of this shelving with bits of odds and ends that appear to have been collected along people's paths here, whether it's just traders from the sea or just passerbys who've given what they could for supplies. Inside is a shopkeeper, this tall female woman, sort of this like dirty blonde hair, sort of tied back in this tight bun. Really hard-working look about them. You can see the calluses in their hands and knuckles as they've lifted up another burlap sack and just started loading more of it in the corner. Hello. Welcome in.
Good day, ma'am.
I'm just passing through town, I see.
Yeah, we need to refreshen up some of our supplies.
There's plenty of that here. Nothing too, ornate or crazy, just something to get you to Alaiis.
That sounds about right for us. What can you tell us about the city of Alaiis? We've never been.
Oh, it's a beautiful city. Got these walls that are tall stone buildings. Feels like it's part of a fantasy book, that. Like you're about to whisk a princess out of a castle.
Shifty eyes. No, that's out of character. But it sounds beautiful.
The streets are always lively. You always got a smiling face around there. But that's what everybody comes around here for. Stop by, fill up, and get out.
It seems to be the more popular of the stops on the way well, on the way there. At least you get good business, right? It's better than places people are afraid to go.
Or just grunts and nods.
Anyway,
You're making it awkward, Jonah.
apologies.
No worries, no worries. It's just business isn't what it is. Got
Oh,
Celeste out on the coast picking up all the naval tourists. You got the lagoon that always ships itself out all the way from Dragonbloom, and Dragonbloom, it's like opening the front door of the house. You make the best first impression there, and then you get to Alaiis, and well, one of your children has to be forgotten, right? That's this town.
Wouldn't this be the trade center, since it connects three of the biggest?
You would think that, but people don't tend to do trading like normal people do around this part. They're already willing to give away their clothes off their back for a little bit of scrap. So by the time they already reach us, they've already spent their load.
Well, how much for a 10-day supply of rations?
That won't be too hard. It's only 5 copper a ration, it.
Yeah. So 5 copper ration for 10 days worth of rations. That's I hand her 10 silver and then I say, keep the change.
Oh well, blessed Queen Alaiis then.
Does anyone else need anything?
I mean, just information, but I can go last.
I mean, what you need to know?
Well, one can be kind of asked about in private, but the first, mainly, just anything that we should be cautious about on the road as we're heading into Alaiis. Aside from the usual fauna.
I mean, Alaiis runs a tight shift all the way from here to their town. They get in any trouble on the roads. Suppose like anywhere else, it's the trouble that's off the roads.
Noted.
What about the rumor mill in the area? I imagine a central place like this must hear a lot of things from any of the surrounding towns.
I don't do much for rumors myself, but I hear some mad sailors rolled into Salenti a while ago. Lost their ship.
Really?
Yeah. Left out at sea for 3 weeks. Only luck that the tides were in their favor and they washed up in Salenti.
Wait a minute.
What could get their entire ship?
I look to Tora. Tora will hear in his head, Calabaster.
I mean, Tora's going to try and just brush that off and just let the lady continue.
I think they were hopping madmen when they got into town then. Said that the ship that sunk them blasted out some magic that was fierce. Blew a hole straight through their ship and sunk it in one shot.
Oh fuck.
Well, get in the bingo, everybody.
Did the captain go down with his ship, or is he a coward?
And I do hear too much time at sea might drive someone mad.
Yeah, but a love ship is a love ship, so
Probably dehydration got to them.
maybe.
Or scurvy. I don't know what scurvy is, but I just hear that it's really bad.
Oh, it's very bad.
You get all
Yeah.
these weird
Oh.
splotches, your skin goes pale yellow.
Not to mention what happens to your teeth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The captain went down with the ship, if that's the case, yeah? It's just some random sailors.
As far as I know, I've only heard the ravings of some mad sailors. The captain to be found.
Are they in town or are they still at the port?
This is just word I've heard from Salenti coming in from traders and passerbys.
Doubtful they'll still be around if it's been traveled all the way out here.
And I mean, a sailor without a ship is landlocked, ain't he?
Hmm.
Might still be around. So I'm sure they want to get back out in the waters. Or maybe not. They did just get a hole blown right through their ship. Might be too scared now.
No, I would be.
Yeah, if something blew a hole through, our ship, like, I'd be terrified.
Heh.
Should be all the supplies you need. We
You
got,
guys go ahead.
got a few knickknacks around if you're interested in any of them. Mostly just little bric-a-brac from folks.
Knickknacks can be fun. What do we have?
She just sort of points over to like the shelving she has. See several weapons, a couple of bottles, quiver, sort of a it's like wide-brimmed feather cap.
Well, unfortunately, hats not my thing. What about the bottles? Is there anything unusual about the bottles?
Most of them are actually standard healing potions from your experience with potions. See this other one that appears to be this like deep brown ichor with like these sort of like rainbow patterns in it, almost like a big oil spill.
Mm,
Ugh.
that's a potent one there.
Yeah, I will ask. Any idea what this one is?
Top of my head, no. Although, guy who sold it to me said it helped, lube up the wheels in his wagon. Among other things.
Can you disinfect the bottle before I buy it?
Ah, sure. I mean, I could probably part with it for about 10 gold or so.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take it off your hands for that.
Mysterious oil.
Oil of slipperiness.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Slip sliding away.
The healing potions wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Oh yeah, those are easy enough. 25.
$25 copper, she means?
Uh,
Or 25 what?
funny.
Old.
Well,
Gold.
if it was 25 copper, I'd be loony, wouldn't I?
I mean, I was speaking out of character, but yeah, 25 gold. Okay.
Yeah, 25 copper would be insane
If-
pricing.
If they don't
Yeah.
if they
Actually-
don't specify, I presume gold.
Yeah, she
I
she has 2.
Okay. So 2 for 25 gold. Awesome.
25 each.
Oh, 25 each. So that'd be 50. All right. I will take the 2 healing potions.
Aside from that, you see sort of like green glowing swords. The feathered cap. One singular arrow.
One arrow all by its lonesome.
Oh yeah. Traded that by some spring eladrin that was making their way up to Alaiis. He said they passed it on for a legend. That it was supposed to be unbreakable. But they needed the money, so they offered to trade for it.
I want that arrow.
I'm surprised you're not after the cap.
Well, I'm not there. I'm at the horses.
Oh right.
I would totally buy it if I knew about the fucking magic arrow that's just sitting there. I'm like, oh, I want that arrow. Like, I don't know what it does, but I want it. Don't tell me it's the stand arrow from JoJo.
I'd like to lean in and see if I can get some super secret information. Or at least some information that I can kind of keep on down low. Mainly just like if she has seen any autumn eladrin pass through here on their way to Salenti.
I see loads of eladrin rotting through here. All
Okay,
4
how about
seasons.
This will be years back, probably with another young woman with her.
Oddly specific.
Yeah, well, apparently it's a missing persons case.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've heard of that story.
Suppose if it had to pass through here, it might have been a lady here like that.
Would you happen to know if they passed through here, or is that a little bit out of your range?
Sorry, I wish I could help more. I get so many passers-by that I don't really keep an eye on their faces.
All blend together. I understand.
Yeah. Good luck finding them, though.
Yeah, sure.
Just for curiosity, how much is the arrow?
The arrows. If it is unbreakable, I don't know. I could probably do 100 gold if that rumor's true.
There's a little bit more of a chance I'd like to take with a rumor. Interesting piece, though.
I mean, the rumors are true, and she sort of like takes it off the shelf and hands it to you. And if it's
That is-
unbreakable, it won't break in your hands if you try to break it.
Drana reaches up.
Yeah, I'm handing this to the professional at breaking things.
I mean, if it breaks,
I-
it was just a plum arrow, not worth anything, so.
Alright.
And the arrow.
I need you to give me a strength check. You're gonna try to
Alright.
break the arrow.
Power.
I will be trying to break the arrow.
If it's with your bare hands, just strength check. If you're gonna actually hit it with a weapon, then give me a weapon check.
Let's be done with it. Oh.
I
Okay.
think I want to try and smash it with my hammer.
Hell yeah.
Roll the hit arrow.
All right.
Can't
Oh,
imagine
actually,
it's a very
my
hard test.
hammer is now a +1 hammer, so
Hey, nice.
Go.
16.
16 will hit it.
All right.
Bonk.
You want me to roll damage?
Bonk.
Hey, Kai.
Hey.
So damage.
Doesn't matter. As
Answers
you
that.
smash the hammer, like you lay this arrow on the ground, you smash the hammer into it. The wood doesn't break. Sort of like hold it up, and you like try to break the arrowhead up against the wall. It doesn't crack. This arrow
Well.
is truly unbreakable.
Well. I hand it back to Tora.
Yep. There's your proof. What you say, 100 gold? I mean, it's probably a bitch to collect if you shoot it, but
True enough.
It's actually quite valuable.
Well, for the uses I had in mind, 100 might not do it. How about, you know what? Yeah, maybe the next time we're through.
If it's still here.
it'll
mean,
probably still be here. She like takes the arrow from you and puts it back up on the shelf.
Right, business not going so well.
Especially not for single unbreakable arrows.
Yeah. Oh, if you do happen to see any of those mad sailors kind of passing through here from Salente and trying to make their way into the inland, you didn't see us.
It just like squints her eyes at you. All right.
No context. That's just it.
You just had too many scares with pirates, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you safe travels to Alaiis then.
Best of luck to you too.
Have a good one.
Yep, back to business. She starts hauling off another bag.
Just
So,
a good toy for you to look at.
All right. You see that he's been trying to like convince, try to teach, like he's been just talking to Muerte, and the horse has not paid any attention to him at all. Like he's done things. He's like, so what's
What
your
have you been
favorite
telling
color?
the child?
As like you see, as like he kind of just turns his head, turns around at you, and he's like, "Oh, you're back. What happened?"
What have you been telling the baby?
I have been telling him nothing that he did not already know.
You've been conspiring against me!
Okay, sunshine, calm.
I think we have to put down
Remember-
pain. He's gotten the king's madness.
It's not your fault if someone doesn't like you.
Yes, I've learned that fact already. I don't really care what people think of me. I am a special snowflake.
Ghost gets it.
I do very much care, by the way. He just says that like
Yeah.
I am nothing without my friends. Like, oh my
I don't
God,
even
that's so
care.
sad.
I care immensely.
Yeah, and then it just like it like shows inside it. It shows inside his mind. He's like, I care so much. Oh God, why did I say that? It's like,
Oh,
Oh,
who
there's
am I
you
kidding?
when will I ever find love? It's the SpongeBob are all panicking. Everything's on fire inside his head.
Alright, go ahead, show him the toy. The arrow, guys.
didn't buy it.
We didn't buy it.
Oh, right.
What arrow?
Hey, Payne, I have a question about our shared thingy.
Condition.
Once we got in
yes.
that cart,
What?
can you think in other people's heads?
Me personally, no. Why?
I think I've been thinking in someone else's head.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna
like
tell you
that-
right now. Yes, yes, you have.
Oh, that one time I heard you in my head. I thought I imagined that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's apparently a trait that some of the folks at House Camelot used to be able to do. Since they work with dream and mind shenanigans, it makes sense.
I see.
So don't worry, what's going on with your body is absolutely normal and natural. Okay?
So yeah, that would be why you whispered Calabaster into my head in the middle of that story. Which reminds me, 1 second, I have to take care of something. Torrit will then proceed to walk behind the carriage, out of sight, and laugh his ass off profusely.
He's got a case of the giggles. It's like that takes a place in the
I'm
front.
gonna go over
What
to
happened?
I'm gonna go over to Tora, just like pat him on the back, just like, I know, me too.
We did that to them.
What happened?
Hook, line, and
The
sinker.
heroes of our
fucking
journey,
idiot.
everybody laughing at the
Emphasis-
expense of sailors.
Emphasis
Ah.
on this. Emphasis on the sinker.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, but it seems like a good joke.
Are you
it
too
tur-
good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So
We have the best news. All right,
It's-
Tor's gonna compose himself and rejoin.
if you would like to tell it, go for it, Tor.
Go for it, please. Yes.
We heard tale of sailors who washed up in Salenti, apparently after having their boat blasted by something out at sea.
Mm.
Something magical, by the way.
Something
Put
I
a
would
hole,
say?
put a hole straight through the boat. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Certainly
really.
does. Was it?
Yeah.
Did they give more description?
No,
No,
but the context clues are right there.
I mean, that could be a lot of things. The sea is very big, but all right.
Look where we are, Joust. We're just north of where we encountered that island.
I suppose.
Aren't we?
I thought we were
We're a
further
little
in.
bit south, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're still close to where we found
We're
it.
fairly close.
Well,
Salenti would be the one place they could wash up.
That's true.
I suppose so. But either
But-
way,
They were
that is-
lucky that they did. We don't know if Calabaster is with him or not, but like, be very
what we were-
funny.
It'd be
From what
convenient
we were-
to see one of them to ask for a first-hand account, just to get more details. See if they actually found the place.
I mean,
Are we
they
making a
live- she-
detour?
No.
Oh, no,
No.
no.
No. No.
No,
we hit
no.
Salenta on the way out.
Yeah, we only have so many days before Laffy gets hunger pangs.
Fair enough.
well, I don't really see how it bothers us right now. We have a mission to deal with. If we find Calabaster, I suppose we go with the backup plan if we were going to kill him, correct?
It's
I
not.
was going to kill him, yes.
That's either
So
here
from
or
what
there.
from what we heard, there wasn't a pirate captain among them. So, with any luck, Calabaster is somewhere at the bottom of the ocean where he belongs.
Well, let's hope he doesn't become what Maggie was, a horrible creature bent on
Revenge.
revenge to kill us.
Yeah. It'd be even funnier if he was disintegrated.
That would also be cool, but either way, we have a
Very
mission to go
funny.
to. Now that we have supplies, let us get off. We are losing nighttime.
All a bunch
Yeah,
of assholes.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
we
let's
we
go,
don't.
let's go.
Yeah, we don't have time to get off. Let's just move.
Yeah, Jess is just like, I don't get the context, but he's right. We are losing time.
If we ever do find him, please let me be the first to say hello.
Oh, you know you will.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on his face.
Well, I guess our jape really worked on him.
I mean, if we're lucky, he won't have a face to look at.
Oh.
I mean, that would be fucking cool if he was like a skeleton pirate and he tried to kill us. That would be metal.
I would be very happy to take that one down.
The only skeleton I want in my life, though, is Muerte.
Muerte is the best one. Yes.
Best
Agreed.
boy.
Best boy.
Yes.
So what have you been saying
Alright.
about what have you been saying about me behind my back?
Well, I've been telling him about how you have a crush on Tora.
What?
What?
Joust, you gotta stop assuming things and telling them like
Oh.
the truth.
Oh, okay. I might have mistaken it. So, who do you have a crush on, Payne?
We're moving on.
Dish, girl, dish. Like,
I don't.
I think the only one in danger of getting crushed by him is you at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's a literal sense, not in a you know, that sense.
Yeah. Just don't push it too much, Joust.
all right. I just figured that, I'd like to know what's going on between everybody. I've connected more with Alafi than any of all of you.
Because
I
the
mean-
babysits here.
Oh. He said it.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You know what? Next time we get rooms at an inn, you can bunk with me, Joust.
Nah.
And I can tell you all the stories about my growing up.
Well, I wouldn't want to bother you. After all, I don't want to be a fifth wheel.
You see, Joust, if you want to hang out with the rest of us, you are actually going to have to, hang out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I try to, and then Payne makes mean, rude comments at my feelings.
But yeah, Sunshine does that to everyone.
Yeah.
I know, but it seems they don't really like me, even though I think of them as my best friend. That actually is a
mean,
good
rude
question,
comments to
Payne.
everybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
That is a good question, Payne. Are we friends?
So how long till we get there?
Tora is just going to edge away from this situation.
Yeah.
As his head's like turned around and just like, you can think of your answer when we get to Alaiis, and he just kind of turns back and
Yeah,
looks
sure,
where it's just
sure.
going.
With that awkward moment,
Oh.
you continue your journey south for another 3 days together in this awkward miasma.
We're all just like, we wake
Thanks,
up. night
Joust.
before. Well, no, Joust after the second day, why is everybody seeming so on edge? It's like not even thinking about it.
Don't worry about it. Just keep moving.
All
We're
right.
fine.
All right.
Give me.
Yes, we're friends. No, we don't have a crush. Just shut up.
All right. I don't know why you said that. That's weird. Jess is like,
I don't know why
weird.
you said that either.
It's out of character. It's out of character.
Alrighty, boys. Another round of D100s.
Oh lord. I don't trust myself with these. You've seen what my rolls are.
It's complete.
Right.
It's a table. It has no point.
55.
58.
19.
58.
31.
19.
I think I would like Gob to look at what I did with this dice.
Let me see.
What'd you do?
It is
What?
impressive.
and astoundingly unlikely.
You've cocked
It's
the
on its
digital
side.
dice.
What?
Holy shit!
Hold on, the
That's
fuck?
What?
That's impossible, Gurg!
I don't know,
Like
How
an
I
egg on
did
the
that,
solstice. What the
but
hell?
I'll re-roll it since it was cocked.
That
Sure.
makes no.
That's
How
the
did
rule.
they get caught
That
with
can't
the
happen.
digital-
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. We're just gonna roll the dice. 41.
Fantastic.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
We'll pretend that
Fantastic.
never happened.
Normal.
Okay.
That was so
Gurg-
weird.
Gurg is basically falling through the matrix over there. Okay. Like,
I'm
jeez.
happy we had that recording because I'm 90% sure we're never going to see something like that ever again.
Hear the people on Steam like, oh no, they're finding out. Fix it, fix it. So weird.
I need to start
Don't
getting
mind me
some.
testing.
I need to start getting some pieces together.
Okay.
Also, by the way, holy shit with all these subs, everybody. God dang.
These raids.
Yeah,
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you all
like,
so much for the support.
I was gonna
And
say,
also, thanks
Lee,
you for
I
the follow,
glanced
everybody.
over.
Welcome to the bakery.
Red, why are you staring at my side?
Huh? Oh no, I was just I'm in another tab. I was just like I wasn't even looking at it.
Okay, just,
oh hey,
just
hey,
hands
hey,
all
Red?
over my
Red?
sheet.
Hey Red, what's that on your side of the table over there?
Nothing important.
Really?
Yeah,
That's nothing important.
I saw it. It's just we're actually kind of supposed to be in character here. Like,
As
Tom's
if.
getting minis. We got a break.
yeah, I know. No, Josh, I saw that was hilarious, bro. Scott, when
Yes.
that happened, I was like, what happened? That was
Village
good, but, like,
face.
I can't say anything or else they'll know. Like,
I do the same to Gurg. Look at the bees.
Not
Look
the
at the
bees.
not the
Look at the
bees, not the bees.
It was a nice little bee. We had a conversation in the last session, and I drew a bee.
Oh man, that. Let's hope none of us get wickered, man. That'd be a terrible way for our
Oh
characters.
god, that'd be awful.
No.
Yeah, so
Ruby,
just
what should
getting covered
what should I draw on your side of the table next session? Should I draw something cute?
Draw a heart with a little on a little anvil.
Gotta be
anvil art.
memes, right?
It's gotta be memes. It's gotta be funny, and it's gotta be cute. And it's
Yeah.
also gotta be Twitch friendly.
No, why are we gonna put memes on the board?
Why not?
Oh yeah. Like you're one to talk. Don't even fucking
I
start.
haven't
Mr.
done anything.
Mister, I have the B movie as my
Wait a second.
character sheet.
It's different. What have you done?
What has he
It's
changed his
changed
character sheet
again.
Good news, the lab boy said.
Good news is the lab boy said symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta, plus you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punched those numbers into my calculator. It made a happy face.
That's Cave Johnson, you motherfucker.
Yep. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute.
Wait, you have just every single one is a different quote.
Yes.
Cave Johnson here.
You think it was gonna
Caroline,
make
do
it
you
this
think it
far?
was really good, sir?
How
All right, I've
dare
been
you
thinking when
all.
life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make like tape the lemons back.
Man. Anyway, it's,
Yes!
All right, thank you for this wonderful intermission. Let me get one more thing.
Good
Get in.
memes. Good memes.
Get it in the bingo, everybody. Get it in the memes.
Oh my god. First the B movie,
Always
now
have
this.
Joust,
Have to mix it up.
I have a
to
question.
change it.
Yeah, yes.
Why do you have
Alaf, what
two? Well, what's this under here?
Oh, that
It's a
one I
spell
couldn't
sheet.
edit. That one I couldn't edit. That was the old one. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
It seems to be
First
stuck
it
there.
was the B movie.
Yes, it
then
is
it was
stuck there.
Prince of
Don't
Bel
worry.
Air. Now it's Portal.
I have unlocked it.
That's Cave Johnson. Yeah.
Cave
All right,
Johnson.
well, now I don't have my other one. There you go. Whatever. Yeah, I don't really care either way. I don't even look at it.
Here, we can just casually be like, here you go, Gob, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Wait, what was it? What was it? Exactly.
Oh, it was just a different character.
It would actually be
people
sad
had.
if I was messing up Gob right now. I'm gonna put it over here instead.
Yeah, just throw it away.
Boy,
somewhere.
that would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
I rethought what I was doing. I'm so sorry.
Don't you pity me? Don't you pity me? Pity is hands, touching hands, reaching
we go.
out, touching me, touching.
Oh, I stole a
you.
marker from where I work. So sad.
Stole a marker?
It's in my pocket.
My brain immediately said Markolite, and I was like, "Wait, you don't play Tau? What am I talking about? Get out of here!"
two Hail Marys
Disgusting.
and one YYZ. Alrighty. So, you're continuing down the path southwards. You're able to catch like a less than beaten path where just like, you know, on the dirt roads where just like the rail, like the wheels are the ones that have just beaten the path, and there's just like this overgrowth around it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Same idea here. Eventually come across this big wide opening in the woods, and see several folks that are sort of lined up.
Clearing, huh?
You see this little goblin with these like misshapen goggles, and they're like different sizes and directions, on top of a unicorn.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Nothing,
just see a unicorn today. This is not where I thought it was going.
nothing unusual with that. Seems usual. Mm-hmm.
Goblin riding a unicorn. We love it.
Sure. Yeah, alright. Why not? What?
See this female elf who appears to be putting these strange magical enchantments on their griffin.
Is this a race? Like, did we stumble onto a race?
Oh, it's the grove of people with mounts that make me jealous.
Oh, sick. Joust on Muerte. Pain. Ride Muerte. It's your time. Ride. Ride.
No!
And on the back of a blink dog,
Oh, sick. That's a big blink dog then.
you
Oh my
see
God.
you see this pixie.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cute. That's fucking
Okay.
cute.
Who appears to be
What's
wearing
gonna beat a
boxing
blink
gloves.
dog in a race? What's gonna beat a blink dog? Is it a race? We're not sure yet.
I got
You-
this.
I
No,
mean,
Blink
you-
Dog's just a dog that teleports.
Yeah, pretty much. They're designed to hunt down displacer beasts. They're like a
This is
pack
the
hound.
weirdest race.
Oh man, I hope it's not like a fox grain of sand and like thing one has to get over to the other side
Well,
and you can't.
You,
have
you see on opposite sides of them, you see these just like these posts with red flags, this sort of like line that's been drawn in front of them.
Oh wow,
Oh.
what is going on here?
Looks like a race.
Right,
you
are. It's a race. As the goblin just sort of like screws in and like this like makeshift pauldron they've put on the unicorn.
That's a unicorn.
Yes, it is a unicorn. See, one horn.
Do you know how rare those things are?
Well, how rare can they be? It's right there.
Exactly. I found it very
See?
square.
Yeah, obviously.
And yet you think it's somehow faster than my steed. Of course it's faster. It's got the magical horn.
Yeah, that's where all the go fast juice is. It's in the unicorn horn.
I bet this guy could outrun any of your mounts, and I point to Luffy.
I mean,
Just a guy on his feet running.
maybe.
Well, my Spudsley can outpace any of them. As he just like pats the back of the dog. As it's just panting. Just like,
Oh, that's a good boy, dog. Oh no,
Good boy.
that's a good boy.
Oh shit, it's a good dog.
Well,
It's a good boy.
well, what about if we add a fourth person to the equation?
The
do we
Luffy
gain from
carrying
this?
the horse.
but that little horse there.
Well, that's cool. It's a horse without all the annoying flesh holding it down.
Oh, please, we'd be able to do laps around that thing.
You're probably right.
You be
That's
quiet. Muerte
three-
will not be insulted with this honor.
Put your mouth where your money is, bub. You see this
Oh, yeah?
pixie just
Where
flying
your
across your
mouth is,
head?
you mean?
Oh yeah? Well, I think I can take them guys.
Alafi,
Yeah.
do you think you could lift Muerte?
Just
I
run.
can't
I don't like
imagine
where
he's
this is
that
going.
very heavy. Yeah, my mouth's
Can't
faster than
imagine.
yours.
Can't imagine. You can't imagine
Yeah, the
Alafi is going to run with a horse in his arms.
How long is the
No,
race? I turn and
piggybacking
look at
him.
these guys.
Yes. How long is the race? Is it just from here to the end of the field?
That's right, that's right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right. Well then, instead of
I
us
could do
racing, I think Alafi can beat them.
Alafi alone.
I bet that a regular guy without a mount can beat all three of you combined.
Yeah, for sure,
Um,
you'd be fucked.
I doubt as you see the pixie just sits on the butt of Penelope. I
You hear
bet
that?
you
I'm
my
not-
blaze of glory dog you couldn't even do it. That's how confident I am.
Heading up past.
I've got
Yeah.
50 gold on my end, so I'll
I
throw
have
it in. Sure, why not?
I've had 50 gold on Alafi as well.
Oh hey, wait.
What are we doing? How do we always end up with...
Gambling.
Yeah. God, private bar.
Ah, 1 second. Ooh, that's a good question. Give history.
Mm.
This is gonna be weird. I
Yep,
don't think I've
60.
raced anyone in a long time.
16. And we're definitely talking about a mountable creature, just not any creature, right?
Yeah.
Because you know in the Feywild of the Quicklings, but you don't normally
Oh.
mount those guys. I mean, judging by all the things here in the lineup, the Griffin definitely has the best chances.
Mm.
Though, let me see.
This is effectively a 130-meter dash, and I don't see any way any of these guys could possibly beat Alafi beyond the Blink Dog actually just teleporting to the end.
Yeah, the blink dog could accidentally just blink at the very end. That's what I'm worried about.
Yes, Dino, that was legit. I have my fourth law linked to my Twitch, so it announces a giveaway because Crowley decided to do a giveaway. It'll just rerun.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's legit because it has the moderator tag.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That is also true. Also, if you ever want to support us, you know, we got shirts, we got cool stuff. That's important.
Which is
Oh,
also,
yeah.
also in the link.
Yee. So after you get yourself a sticker, why not get yourself some other stuff? Yeah. But yeah, if we get over to the line, I'm just like kind of rubbing Alafi's shoulders. You got this, Alafi. Like,
So,
Yeah, he's got this in the back.
amongst all of them here, like I said, the one you know the most, the unicorn. The unicorn is a decent speed. The griffin definitely has its flight. But the fastest thing you've ever seen is the mounts that they ride in the Feywild themselves, the nobility, the Valinor steeds. They get this speed because they usually magically bond with their host.
Hmm. So probably not something I can replicate in a moment's notice.
Probably not.
I can. I can in a different way.
By the way, Joust is thinking that I could help him win this right away by just giving enhanced ability and give him double his speed.
Oi, oi!
Double my speed? Yeah, what's up?
Where's your mount?
He is the mount.
I'm gonna carry this guy right behind me.
That's right.
He sort of like
I'm gonna
flies
be
over
on
to the
his
other. So I'm
back.
like, is that allowed?
What? He could be my mount.
It's certainly the little girl's mount. You know how many piggyback rides she gets? Quite a lot.
You know what? Fine. I'll call you bluff.
So what are the rules to this race?
First one to the end of the woods wins. We got these flags here,
Okay.
and they point to the edge of the woods where they have another set of flags setting out there. The first person who passes by it sets off the magical signal. That's how you know they won.
Excellent.
Cat,
I start hoisting Joust up.
yeah, Cat's
Do you
Grace
mind if my
doesn't
other
give
friends
you,
join the,
give advantage on it just gives you advantage on decks. I was double checking, it doesn't do speed. That's Long Strider. Long Strider doubles your movement speed.
I think Long Strider just gives like plus 10.
It's
but
like
still
yeah,
useful
something
either
like
way.
that. Yeah.
Hey, Laugh is gonna call it to the rest of the party. You know, I'm not the only one that's necessarily in this race. If you guys want to join with some stuff.
I mean, right, Tora, you could be on Payne's back. Let's do this.
What?
I am not riding Sunshine.
It's everything in my power to not call you fuckers out.
you see Joust thinking like, I was just making an assumption, Payne's faster than Tora, so he would be riding the other. Like, right. Yeah.
Okay. So the fastest animal I know of is out. Like what I potentially know of
Hey.
that might stand a chance here.
Tora,
You have to remember, is it faster than Elafi is the question.
Mhm.
Tora,
Yeah.
turn me. Wait, would I know an animal that's faster
The-
than?
It doesn't matter. I have to be familiar with it.
Yeah,
It has to be something
Fair.
I've seen.
yeah, that's how polymorph works. Yeah.
There you go, guys. Give it another shot. 60 seconds.
Antar, win stuff.
Well,
So the chat doesn't. I'll do
I
it.
have an idea.
Okay.
Turn me into the fastest thing you could think of, and I'll be a little bit faster. As
I've been trying to think of the fastest thing.
The problem is the stuff you know about is mostly native to the Feywild. Anything beyond that, you can imagine like maybe some monsters in the Hollow Highlands, but you've never seen them before. Also, congrats,
Can-
Power Man.
Hooray!
Hey. God, I just want a fast animal.
Well, can't you turn me into one of those animals?
That's not faster. That's equal in speed.
It will be faster. I promise you.
The fastest things you know
Why
are
not-
horses.
There's Muerto.
Why not just let Alafi take this one for us? I mean, we've only got so much time that we
But
can
it's
kill
going
anyway.
to be fun. Come on, you buzzkill.
There's only so much time that we can really spare.
Yeah, and this is going to be over in a flash, because we know how fast Alafi is.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer if we keep arguing about it. I say we let Alafi handle this.
Tora, turn me into a unicorn, and you can ride me.
Right, me. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Boy, everybody's gonna be riding each other by the end of this.
But
So, in this time,
What's
Drana is going to take one of her mutagens.
Oh boy.
oh, drugs!
She's going to increase her speed by 10 feet, but have disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Well, I guess where you're going, you don't need intelligence.
Yep.
So you're a unicorn, majestic, beautiful, but you're a dumber unicorn.
Also, probably smaller.
A
I'm like
little-
a donkey
Oh,
with an
hold
ice
on.
cream cone stuck to its head.
You're a little green ice cream cone unicorn.
Wait, give me a second here.
It's about a miniature pony size.
I will whisper to Drana, I think the Griffin's actually fastest here.
You see a Luffy as like he leans into your thing. It's like, I'm going to make you super fast with haste.
Oh my god.
It's literally gonna be me holding
A
on to you. You're going
hasted
too fast.
Alafi.
If I could
What?
put time in a
That's
bottle, the first thing that I do, just like
It's just like
oh my god.
it's the one punch man
There's
scene.
Dronicorn over there.
I just the
Dronicorn.
only thing is Dronicorn.
I mean, I didn't cast anything. I wasn't gonna
All right.
pick.
Then pick what you want, because
Not to mention, I hate to
You
do
know,
this, but
it-
unicorns aren't the thing you can polymorph into, no?
It has to be an animal, I believe.
animal isn't a
Yeah,
creature
any-
subtype. Beast is.
Yeah, any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Hmm.
And I'm 8, right? So
I don't know, but you
Yeah.
Believe that a unicorn is not a beast.
I think it's a fae. Yeah. It's a celestial. Man, this guy's
Fun
just
fact,
riding the celestial.
We're
Fun
making this
fact,
race
whole,
way more complicated.
Yeah.
whole
Y'all
person
sure are.
can't actually hold goblins because they're
Arch
goblinoids, not
celestial.
humanoids.
True.
Huzzah!
And weird to think about.
Okay, and a griffin is a monstrosity. I can't use that either.
And a blink dog is a aberration, I think.
Yeah, so at best I could make horse.
Believe in your
Horse, bear, boar.
Yeah, turtle. You could turn him into a turtle.
Definitely turn him into a turtle.
Unless
That's
it's
to stop you
Gamera,
from
I don't think it's
casting-
gonna help.
Polymorph
Gamera,
on
that'd be
one of
fucking
them.
metal. Gamera Drana, let's see that part. I want to see that.
Yeah, I think we just have to leave this one to Alafi.
I still think it'd be fun just for the hell of it. But alright. I don't care.
It'd be funny, but I don't have anything in my repertoire that's gonna match up.
Alright.
Y'all ready to race?
I'm just like,
You
I
got your
believe in
spell
you.
ready?
He's like hanging on to you like Yoda backpack, like I believe in you, Lobby. So he'll first give you Bardic, and he's just like, but trust me, we got this in the bag. Wink. Like says wink.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, and I'm right the moment I hear start, I'm gonna ready my action to cast haste onto Alafi. Basically.
All right.
So, like, you
at
see-
the signal, as you see, this Tinker Goblin pulls out this. What looks like a cylindrical canister, like a soda can.
Oh.
And he pulls a pin and throws it ahead of the rest of the party.
Cast your spell now.
Yeah. Well, when we see the signal go up, just when then, yeah.
I'm thinking cast it early.
Oh, new giveaway.
Oh, new giveaway. Let's
More.
do it.
Oh, my friends, go. 60 seconds, get a free t-shirt.
Get stuff.
Fucking go.
The canister poof, explodes. And everybody just, their mounts go off.
Yeah,
Roll initiative.
I will do.
Yeah.
Alright. Initiative. Yeah,
This-
see, this will be. This will definitely. So it's just, let's see.
Could very
You,
well
you
be
already
the
casted
deciding
haste, so this
factor.
would be.
You will have advantage.
19. Haste doesn't give advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh, I got a
Okay.
critical 20. So even if I didn't, I would cast it right then.
Critical
so.
That
20
just
to a
means you can
total
use-
of what?
23.
Okay. I just want to make sure because the pixie also rolled a 20.
Oh, and I have a plus 3 and a plus 2 modifier. If that changes anything.
Okay.
And they could be tied. They probably have better
Get
text
some
than
racing
me.
music.
I
If someone could tell me I could
specifically
get away
hear the
with that one.
Zelda minigame music.
We'll just do the
That-
intro music because that.
Let's go. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, congrats, Dino.
Friday. Free shirt. Enjoy those
Shirt.
fours. Enjoy the fours.
Also, thank you, Crowley, for setting up this this giveaway.
Yay.
Very generous. You want a T-shirt? Click the redeem.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of good shirts. Well, a good shirt. And a lot of colors.
Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for. Colors. A lot of good colors. So yes.
Link Dog makes an initiative of 23, so
Oh my god.
Definitely goes first.
might help. Are we hitting the Gwitty?
No.
So I think
Makes
the
it
only
fairly
thing about
long.
this race is that I have to be able to hold on, Luffy. Just like, running so goddamn fast.
Let's see.
As it makes its way towards this point, you see him and the pixie vanish. Reappear even further ahead.
See you,
Slowpoke's at the finish line! As he is about 25 feet away from the finish already.
That is adorable.
That puts you up next, Joust. Alafi.
We would say I would basically. I'll say my turn is that I basically whisper to Laffy, and with the bardic I give him, just like, run. And I just like interlock my arm to hold on because he's gonna just go so fast from 0 to 60, like no one's goddamn business. So I'm just gonna be like a legs flame behind him like a muppet, like like.
So, just to confirm, after Joe's turn, it's the Laffy's turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm hasted.
You are hasted now. which will
Salem.
double your-
Okay, hey.
Perfect
Yeah,
timing,
and
you're
if
about to
you-
start a race.
Yay. So yeah, +2 AC, advantage on dex saving throws, additional action. Your turn can be attacks and all that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Where's the finish line?
Out here.
95, 100. So Elafi gets... Oopsie.
Yeah,
Make sure,
I'll
make sure you
move
have your
right
mount
in.
on your back.
This far with a dash. Or sorry, that far with regular movement. Then dash for 5, 10.
All right.
And then I start, just for fun,
Well,
Oh, it already makes the mark when we get
Well,
to it, right?
90.
Alafi, could you hold on for a second?
Oh, yep.
So,
Hit the finish line.
you have gone into this full sprint. The others lower on initiative, but they might have had a little more movement if they had the chance to go.
Mm-hmm.
As they all try to press their way forward. Alafi, you
Yes.
rush your way in this hasted sprint faster than anything your party has seen yet. In like the blink of an eye, you already seem like a few seconds pass and you're already more than halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment, you see this flicker in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
As you pass the finish line, the sparks fly up. And as you're about to turn around to go for like a victory lap back,
Yep.
To get to the back like Flash.
you don't see the party. You don't see anybody. All you see
Uh-oh.
this multicolored, vibrant woods.
Uh-oh. It would seem we've been tricked.
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Am I on it? But am I on your back? Am I on your back?
All these sessions, I said it before this session. We don't wander off into the woods. How did we get wandered off into the woods? With a race. We're just challenged to a race.
Alafi, Joust, welcome to the Feywild.
Hilarious.
I thought it would be like we did a Back to the Future. I'm the fucking flux capacitor into the Feywild, baby. Oh shit!
We'll see how the party joins up with you next time. Till then, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Thank you for doing the giveaways for our fourth wall items. Thank you so much. It means so much. Thank you so much for all the raids. Atsu, Salem. There are at least 4. I can't name them. I'm so sorry. But yeah. I suppose that's it. I will just leave that here, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.